I honestly have no idea how to even like start this because it's not the beginning of anything. It's just like a new day. So a new day dawns on the capital city of Bodlin of the southern continent. People are going about their daily habits. You know, you got the markets open, selling fresh fruits and veggies and meats. You have people wandering about. Kids running in the street, frolicking around, playing jacks and tacks and whatever other games they got. Um, some people, as you can hear in the music right now, are fighting within the courtyard of the central castle, practicing raising themselves as proficient knights of the realm. And you guys are the rulers. You are dubbed the five most powerful entities of this kingdom. Even the king does not have power in comparison to yours, but you all bow in reverence to him because of the kind of person that he is. He's a very noble leader. He is very kind and generous to many of you. Um, for many of you, he's almost like a father figure that you would never dare go against because he has shown you nothing but generosity and pride in your successes. Um, each of you kind of occupies your own little role within the country. Mork occupying the central tower of the great castle kind of serves as a lookout and a reminder of a pact sworn long ago for the nation to protect its nature. It has set up nature preserves around its borders. It has only like the most green farming and herding practices, so there's no harm to any form of nature within the borders of this kingdom. In return for that, Mork, the giant tree, keeping an ever watchful eye over the continent. Um, Captain Algernon has just come back from a mission abroad over the seas, dealing with some testy enemies to the continent to the east, and he is returning another successful feather in his cap. His crew following closely behind him, kind of their own knit family that they have formed after many, many years.
Heyo, I'm back.
So we'll start with um, Mork kind of overlooking, and she sees the ship of Algernon approaching
Oh, thank you.
for the dock to the. This would be to like the.
Oh
Hello?
shit.
Hello. There we go.
Heyo.
Yeah, it would be like the dock to the north over here. So Algernon, tell us about your. So you're getting off at the dock, and there are you have like some fans around you, and they're like, Algernon, Algernon, tell us about your exploits, Captain Algernon.
No. I don't know. I forgot.
No, I don't think I will.
I forgot. I forgot the exploits.
Truly.
Yeah. How do you forget that you just went on them?
I didn't know I'd have to have exploits ready.
No one told me to prepare exploits for this.
You see your first mate comes up and he like approaches the crowd and he's like, the captain is very tired. He's going to need some time to rest before he regales you with tales of our epic adventures on the high seas. And
First,
he
he turns to you and is like, "Hey, yo, Cap, what was our tales of high seas?"
I will tell you all the stories at the bar, and the first round is on me. Wait, I just looked at my character. I'm broke.
so that was actually intentional since you guys are like this elite class. Basically everybody in the capital city knows you. You get special privileges. You don't have to pay for a thing because of the, at least within the capital city, because everybody knows you and you keep the kingdom safe, and it's kind of like them returning the favor for all that you do for them. So, yeah.
Yes, the first round is on me.
ha! You see that everyone like raises up in a cheer. The one of the local barkeeps is there, and he's just like, wait, but you don't pay, and oh god. Okay, we can make this up. I have some savings stored away. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. He's like rubbing his temples as he walks back to his bar.
I will get the king to pay him back.
Mork, I see that you threw down your Spriggan on the map. Are you at the dock awaiting Algernon's return?
I thought you said that I was.
Oh well, I just meant that your main body in the tower like oversaw his ship coming back.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put me wherever you want.
Hell yeah.
I'm here for you.
For sure. So, Algernon, you see that Mork is waiting at the dock, and you're not on like super great terms with Mork. You've interacted as fellow rulers before. You're not on bad terms by any means, but you don't really know how to interact with this tree person all too well. You try to like make jokes, and the jokes kind of go over their head, or over their canopy, I should say. And
Okay.
and yeah, so you see her there, and you know that if she is coming to greet you, it only means that the king is waiting for your return.
Oh, hello, Mork.
Hello, Algernon.
How is the kingdom?
The kingdom is as the kingdom always is, prosperous and peaceful. And
Hell
how were
yeah.
your exploits?
Exploitive.
You exploited people.
You see your
Bad
first
thing,
mate like backs away slowly. He's like, "This is the worst thing."
And who did you exploit?
The pirates I was sent to take care of. Sure, yeah, I was sent to take care of pirates.
Well, I suppose if you have to exploit someone, it should be people who are endangering our kingdom.
I agree. Okay, bye.
Goodbye, Algernon.
Bye,
Have a
Mork.
peaceful journey to the castle.
Thank.
You see that Mork just kind of like stands there. Your first mate, he's not really like what the king is looking for, so he's just gonna kind of stay behind and tend to the boat. And so he just kind of starts making small talk with Mork. And your first mate's like, how's it going? How's the tower?
Is still standing, which is more than I can say for our enemies.
Yeah.
That was a joke. I've been practicing my jokes.
Oh, it was real funny. I
You
should
did not laugh.
Yeah, I was gonna say I should have. That's on me. I
I have been told that laughing is instinctual.
yeah. I'm gonna be real, Mork, Milady Mork. I don't know how to interact with you all too well.
I don't know how to interact with most creatures, which puts us on equal footing.
Oh, well, it kind of makes me feel a little bit better about this conversation then.
I am glad that I have been able to ease your worries.
Yeah.
I must go. Mork turns and walks away.
All right. We'll work on your punchlines next time. He was like, "Why did I say that?" That was-
Please tutor me in jokes.
He's like, "Oh God, why did I do that? What have I gotten myself into?"
Mork turns around and says, "Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Ah ha ha ha. Yes, a jape. Turns and walks away.
Like just really awkward laughter coming from this first mate.
Wark is secretly like, I nailed that. He laughed.
I'm geeking out over here. This shit's funny.
Meanwhile, over in the southern area of the town over here, you see we zoom in on the barbarian rocks rhino person, Erstein, and he is, I'm going to cut away because I've made this a map, so I might as well use it. And he is within his coliseum battling away with his two wards. One of them is not even really a ward, just kind of a pet that he likes to train. And it's like basically a lion. It's just a lion that he likes to train with, and a half giant. And he's kind of like sparring away with them. And he's like, "Good, yes, quite good indeed. Come at me, ha ha!" And as all of this is going on, another messenger for the king, Dane Polinx, walks into the Colosseum to get Erstein.
Oh, I'm getting him.
Yeah.
Okay. I just Do I take it from here?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I assume do I walk in on a viewing, like from the viewing castle side, or like a spectator side, I should say, or actually walk into the arena?
You can walk in wherever you want. I mean, you're a ruler, man. Do what you do.
So I walk in on the spectator box, usually where like the high royals will stay in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And do I have any like specific history with?
You have a fond respect for Erstein because of his upbringing. You know that Erstein was kind of he was an orphan who was just kind of left near the city gates and was taken in. But all his life he was kind of treated as a monster, like a beast, because no one had ever really seen a rhino person before. And then one day that you were a part of, actually, you saw during like the king's ceremonial procession for like his 20th year in power, I guess. There was like a royal parade and procession, and Erstein was just so like overcome with awe that he like stepped out into the road, and everyone thought that he was like trying to attack the king and started like assaulting him with like, throwing food and spoiled vegetables at him and everything. And the king like took pity on him and kind of took him under his wing. And now he's raised to become the beast tamer of the kingdom, so he is training like the royal horses, as well as some of the more vicious wild dogs that they use to hunt and everything. And so you admire him for his tenacity and his rise to power, kind of showing off his true strength despite his lineage.
Okay. So as I approach, I kind of say in like a hearty joking voice from the like spectator box. Well, if it isn't the devil of the battlefield and his loyal allies.
And you know this devil will make a mess of you if you step down here, Polinx. Why don't you join in the fray?
Don't tempt me, brother. Nah, this is actually just a small little what do you call it? A bearer of sad news, and by sad I mean we won't be able to spar this time. The king has summoned us, I believe.
Ah, well, as he's having this conversation with you, like he is fending off both the half giant and the lion with one hand behind him. And he was like, well, if the king commands it, we must hurry post haste. He turns around to his wards and like with a flick of his wrist just like throws them to the other side of the Colosseum. He's like, that will do fine for today. We will carry on tomorrow. Yes. And then
Do I know the half giant?
you just know that it's like one of his wards, like a young boy he's been training since the half giant arrived at the kingdom.
Okay. I just kind of point to the half giant and I just go, "Hey, young lad, you may wanna work on your footwork when trying to do a parry."
Oh, thank you, kind sir. I'll keep that in mind.
All good. And so I wave over to Erstein, so that we can just head out for the arena from the arena.
Do you know what calls the king to call us forth? Or what compels the king to call us forth? Sorry.
That's a good question. Do I know?
You do not.
Oh, I kind of shrug my shoulders and I'm like, really no idea. Maybe he's just laying the eventual day where we finally spar at our full strength and wreak havoc on the entire Colosseum.
Ha ha! The Colosseum won't be enough, dear friend. We'll tear the city asunder.
And you know it. And I just kind of like give a hearty laugh.
And so Erskine and Pullings head out of the Coliseum. Okay, cool. So they are in the south there. And then hopefully I've given you enough time to find at least a handful of spells, Willow.
On the last one.
So as everyone's kind of like heading back to the castle per the king's request, Renantha is already there. She is the right-hand aide to the king, basically, in all of his endeavors. Follows him around pretty resolutely all day long, even when he's like, hey, I need to go to the bathroom. She's like, oh, I'll accompany you, sir. Not really understanding like a lot of the human intricacies and social what's the word I'm looking for? Mannerisms and that sort of thing. But she is dutifully falling behind, notepad in hand, making sure she's ready for any information the king might spring upon her. You see that the king, he turns around to you, Renantha, and he says, and have you got all that then?
Of course. Definitely.
All right, read it back to me.
Sorry, I can't read my writing. I'll have to get back to you.
All right, well, just in case, I'll remind you. We are calling the rulers here today to talk about the line of succession. I'm getting up in age these days, Renantha, and I know that you don't fully understand that, being, the semi-immortal being you are and all. But the time for me to pass on is coming, not too soon, I would hope, but in dear time. And what with you 5 being the strongest members of this nation, it only feels right that one of you take over my place. Or, at the very least, find the person who should.
I see. Well, listen. I've had lots of experience by your side. And I think that out of the 5 that you have selected, I think we both know who might be the best choice.
You make an excellent point, my dear. However, we must allow all of the rulers to be able to show themselves off in their splendor. All of you have merits about you that could prove to be very beneficial to when one of you rules. So, as much as I agree with your point there, you have always been at my side, so too have they also done as I have asked and help lead this nation successfully. I think it only fair that we have some sort of arrangement put in place.
Renantha's like grabbing her like notepad. Her fingers are like turning white. She's like, all right, I understand.
You guys are just kind of like pacing about the throne room as this is going on, and you hear from like the front of the castle like, announcing the arrival of his great sir, Captain Algernon de Baudlin of the Royal Navy. And
Ayo.
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 You hear the trumpets go again. Announcing the arrival, or the return, I should say, of her fair lady Mork.
Mork just kind of like very prim and proper with like her hands behind her back walks in.
The trumpets go again. And this time you can tell like they're a little bit out of breath. Announcing the arrival of Dane Polinx, the king's head of the army.
Appreciate it, guys. You don't have to take a break.
Announcing Royal Beast Tamer. Erstin.
Inhale.
Merc leans over to Algernon and is like, "Is this one of those human lung diseases you told me about?"
Maybe I don't know. Maybe their lungs just aren't big enough to be put through that much strain. I don't. It could be a lot of things.
I just kind of like look towards one of them and I'm like, "Ayo, take a breath, dog. Take a breath."
As Erskine walks in, he comes up. He's like, "Ah, Captain! I have heard all about your daring exploits. I'm sure these ones were just the same. You'll have to regale me with the tales in due time."
Yes, in due time.
This is canon now. Algernon has short-term memory.
I kind of swing an arm over, Algernon's shoulder, and I also go, "Yes, I do believe it'll be best to hear it through a pint of ale, would it not?"
Yes, indeed, it would.
And then Erstine's actually going to roll a perception check real quick here.
Can I say that Mork completely like out of touch with how like most organic beings work, like tries to cast mending on these like trumpeters' lungs real quick?
Yeah, go for it. So Mort casts mending, and like a holy light kind of emits from her branches, and it goes toward their chests, and like their the chainmail armor that they're wearing, like kind of any slight gashes in it repairs over itself. But they're still just like hacking up along. They're like, thank you.
Mork looks deeply confused for a second and is like fumbling with her hands and eventually gets to give them a thumbs up like Fernando taught her.
Alright.
Yeah.
By any chance, do you two smoke?
Oh my god.
If so, you probably should cut that out if you're going to be the trumpeter people.
No, we're fine. Of course, we indulge in a little bit of the finer weeds, but only
Finer weeds.
only four pipes a day. Nothing major.
Okay.
Only four pipes of that OG Kush daily.
I'm just gonna be like, "Yo, that means I can't just use a healing spell, bro. I have to use an actual like. That's an effect. That's a poison, my guy."
Yeah, you need a curative, like.
Yeah.
That's like at least a level 3 spell to fix that one.
I wave one of the. I'm assuming there's probably a bunch of like staff members at the castle when we enter. So I wave one of them down and I'm like, "Hey, can you go to like an alchemist shop and like order them some medicine, like long-lasting medicine. This is gonna be like a long program."
You see one of the like squires of the castle is like hastily jots down a note. He's like, "Yes, sir, I'll get right on that," and he runs out of the castle.
All right, cool.
So with his just real quick, with his 12 to perception, Erskine looks over at you, like putting your arm around Algernon, and can tell that when you are asking him to like go get a drink, there's like a little bit of like, what's the word? Like you're doing it because you're in the presence of the king and because you're around other people.
Yeah.
It's like a formality. That's what it is.
That's the word. Yeah.
So Erskine gets a sense of that.
Sorry, I left roll 20 by accident.
You're fine. So the king is like, "Oh, I'm glad you all could make it. Now, if you would, please take your regular seats." You see in front of the throne, so the throne is facing toward like the door of this huge hall. Facing the throne on the sides of the room are 5 different smaller thrones that you guys kind of have access to.
I think in my head, "Ayo, why Algernon's throne 1 inch bigger?"
Algernon's thinking to himself, man, it's crazy how my throne is 2 inches taller than Polinx's.
Can I say that there's a little soil like at the foot of Mork's throne?
Yeah,
and
you
she
don't
kinda
you don't
grows
have a
roots
throne.
into
You,
it?
you don't have a throne. You just have a flower pot.
Yeah, Mork kind of grows roots into it a little bit, kind of huddles up.
You see Erstein like slowly and carefully takes this, like couldn't get a throne like custom made for his size, so he kind of like has to like sit a little bit like one ass cheek is on like the arm of the chair in order to fit in there properly. The king is like, thank you all for heeding my summons here today. Perfect timing for your arrival back in town, eh, Algernon?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Well, the thing I have to talk with you all here today is of no small matter, for sure. Renantha, would you please regale... I keep using that word. Renantha, would you please tell these people, these rulers, what I am asking of them here today?
I suppose. Hello. I would say we're fellow humans, but pretty sure none of us are human.
Yes, that is
Sorry, I forgot about you. You're just so small.
Wait,
he is
can I roll
indeed of a small stature. Is he
Can I roll
not?
can I roll an insight check to see if that was a specific dig or just observation in its
No,
entirety?
for real, roll it.
Can I roll an insight check to see if this is the first time she noticed?
Yeah, I'll also roll insight, sure. Both of you are just like, damn, it hurts, but maybe that's just Renantha.
Renantha. Oh, sorry, I'm doing your voice. Renantha, surely you have noticed before that Polinx is a human.
Honestly, I don't remember him at all. I just
It's
don't
good to
remember
know.
him.
Mork is like conflicted between whether or not she thinks that like some type of memory modification has happened on Renantha.
You see the king steps in and he's like, now, my dear Renantha, you must make nice with your friends. You are all equal rulers of this country alongside me, the king. And if your king orders it, so it must be. Therefore, I order that you be friends.
Wow. That's gonna be effective.
I order you to be friends.
Anyway, Renantha, please carry on.
Oh, right. The king, as wonderful as he is, he cannot rule forever. Therefore, he wants us, one of us specifically, probably me more specifically, to rule. So we have to test our strength.
Yes.
So I kind of respond after it, and I'm like, so this meeting's to declare a line of succession, then?
Essentially,
Yes.
yes, that is what we are aiming to do here. I am getting up there in age. I still have a good many years left, I would hope. However, I know that these joints aren't as loosey-goosey as they once were. And a couple mornings for...
Typically loose, my king.
I'm sorry, what was that, my dear?
Are
It's a-
these typically known as a loose creature? I find them to be quite tightly wound, metaphorically speaking.
No, yes, I suppose you are right. They are quite high-strung animals. Lucy, hamstery. Yes, quite.
Yes. Hamsters are quite loose.
It's like, and some mornings I wake up, my joints aching more than they did before. So I know that one day I will not have the ability to lead this nation into fine battle against our enemies and such. Therefore, I see it only fit that one of you takes over my position as ruler of this nation. After all, that's why you have the names, that the category that you do.
Sounds Good.
I
So-
kind of expected more hullabaloo over this.
No, it's just. So, is this meeting to make a vote, or will we have to go through each individual trials?
I wanted to get your feedback. After all, you are the ones that this will be affecting. We could put it to a vote, although I highly see it possible that you all vote for yourselves, which would solve nothing. Otherwise,
true.
we might put it to a set of trials, like in the olden days.
So it shall be. And by the olden days, you mean a
Last
couple
week.
of weeks ago when you were chosen?
I mean, when my great-grandfather first established this kingdom, and he and his brothers fought to determine who would become the sole ruler of Baudelin. What a story.
Forgive me.
So
Forgive me.
3 years ago.
No,
Forgive me for specifying this, but if my memory serves me correct on that historic day, your brothers fought to the death, did they not?
it was a sad consequence of their intensity to want to rule. Yes.
I see. Just clarifying.
I am not implying that you all fight each other to the death. No, no. And then Erskine perks up and he's like, well, why not? I think it would be quite a joyous occasion for the whole nation. Silence.
I'm like, alright, Erskine has a point. However, I do like the concept of the people who do not become king living to see another day. So,
I think that as we have assembled the greatest minds and bodies in the kingdom in this room, that whoever does not get to be the ruler of this great kingdom shall become once again royal advisors to continue aiding in the prosperous future of this nation.
I, for one, second that motion.
I would second it as well. I think it is a established system that works.
As much as I would love a dictatorship, I think I will have to forth that statement.
Erskine leans over to Algernon. Did she say she wants a dictatorship? Should we be worried about her?
Yeah. No, like, yes, like, we've known each other for years, and she just now noticed Poling is hanging out with us.
I just kind of sit there and I'm like, yup, good to know.
Like,
And so the king is like, well, I'm open to suggestions. What kind of trial would we have in mind then?
Well, assuming the successor would need to be both a figure of inspiration for the nation, as well as versed in combat to lead an army, and probably having wits about them as well to go through the day-to-day rulings of a nation. It'd probably be multifaceted.
Erskine perks up again and he's like, you know, if I didn't know any better, old friend, I'd say you just named 3 qualities about yourself.
I paused to think for a bit, and I'm like, I'd say 2.5. I don't really know the day-to-days of the kingdom. I would say that's more fitting of and I go to say what's it? Renantha, and I just kind of paused for a bit because I remember that they forgot that I existed. And I'm like, well, some are better than others for certain tasks.
Quite.
And some are better than others for all tasks.
Quite true.
I
Mork
see.
has no idea what they're talking about.
Don't listen to her, Mork. You know better than what this witch is spewing at you.
Do you
I
just call me?
believe she's a sorceress. Not a witch.
all the same under my eyes.
Well,
That's
it appears
messed up.
Erstein may not be a people person.
Oh, I can be a people person. I'm just not a witch person.
I see. Do you have any ideas in mind, King?
Well, I was thinking that perhaps we could have some sort of combat ritual. Although, like you said, we don't want bloodshed of you or the hundreds of citizens within this kingdom's borders, which I'm sure would happen. After all, you are basically all demigods, from what I've seen. If only there was something that were happening right now that we could use to test your abilities in combat.
Hey, but the kingdom is prosperous. Why would you want to jinx that?
Oh no, I'm not saying a war or anything like that. Just some sort of happening, you know? And then as he says that, the doors to the throne room slam open, and that squire that you sent out for the alchemist stuff comes back, and he is carrying not a bag of alchemical supplies for the chain smokers, but he is carrying in a grievously wounded soldier on his arm. This is one of your men, Pullings, that you sent out on a recon mission a couple days ago.
So I turn, and I'm like, where'd you... That's not any of the medicine I asked. Oh my god! And I run over. I should think of a random name for the dude.
Yeah, go for it.
Because we're back in the day.
Did you forget my name, sir?
His name is Xanthar. His name is Xanthar. I'm just like, Xanthar, how did this happen?
I like to imagine that Colin actually made a name for this character, but just didn't tell Sam. So that Sam had to just guess and get it wrong.
No, he got it right. No. You see, Xanthar is like very weakly, like coughing up a little bit of blood. Even he is missing like his entire the right side of his right hand is like completely missing. So he only has like 3 fingers left on that hand. He has a giant gash across his chest. He has a couple arrows lodged in his upper thigh. He is not in great condition.
I immediately go I lay my hands on him. Yeah, that's just... They need to find a better name for this ability.
So you use lay on hands and you go to heal him, and he regains like a little bit more focus, and he's like, it wasn't just reconnaissance, sir. The enemies that you sent us to observe were much stronger than we thought.
Damn. Wait, was that him keeling over? He didn't keel over, did he?
No, he's just choking.
He's just breathing, trouble breathing. Okay. I'm just like, what? It was only supposed to be a small camp. Was it more people, or were they just absolutely disastrous in their fighting style?
It was a small camp, just as our scouts said. They have powers, sir. Powers I've never seen before.
I pause to think for a bit, but then I immediately leave that train of thought, and I just go, enough of that. You need to get some medical attention immediately. Squire, send them to the nearest. I guess there's no hospitals. Medical ward. Send them to the nearest medical ward immediately, or I'll have your head.
The squires run over and they go to pick him up, and they're like, "Sir, it's too late."
What you mean? I just laid my hands on him. I just laid my hands on him, bro.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, the squire's talking to you.
The squire just goes, go ahead and roll an Arcana check. What? Yeah.
10. I'll say you'll do it with advantage because you're pretty experienced with healing at this point, and you know what your
Let's go.
guards need and everything. They're in your squad.
Dude, I know Xanthar, bro.
You went to lay your hands on him and heal him, and the spell kind of rebounded. Like it did work a little bit. You saw that some of his like skin started to suture up and everything, but it did not help his internal conditions like you had intended it to. So he unfortunately slipped away.
I actually I just get a bit emotional. Like I start to tear up, and I'm like, no, you were just about to get married. Bro, the reception was this Wednesday.
What the fuck?
What's the reception?
I just kind of cry, and I'm like, oh man, what am I gonna tell her?
Erskine comes over and puts like a big hand on your shoulder. He's like, "You must tell her that he died."
That's it. Thank you, Erskine.
It's what happened.
So I kind of go, all right, Squires, time of death.
12:07.
I'm just like, all right, one of you make a mental note. Take him to the infirmary for proper procedures for the dead.
Embalming?
Yeah, embalming, whatever. And I'm like, I'll send a request immediately for a what do you call it? Like when you send money for someone's death to like their family.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know
I
what it's
forgot.
called.
Settlement for a wrongful death lawsuit?
No.
Like what do you call it? Fucking
Sorry, you guys. I've been watching Succession.
Alimony? No.
alimony? Is it alimony?
No,
I don't know.
no.
We'll pretend that's the word.
It's not.
Alimony
It's
is
not.
what you pay to your divorced wife.
Yeah.
Insurance? Life insurance?
Sure.
I don't know.
His policy.
Just
Just
pay reparations.
tell her
Pay
tuition.
reparations.
You see,
I pay reparations.
you see
Like a huge
as
amount. Like an insane amount.
as the squires load him on to like a stretcher, you see the king comes over, kisses one of the rings on his knuckles, and then places it against the dead guy's Xanthar's forehead, and Xanthar's body kind of gets like a warm glow over it.
What was that? Hey, are you burning the body already? Cause like we have to embalm it first.
No, that simply purifies of all foul curses and whatnots that may have been plaguing the body.
So you're saying I could heal him now?
No, he's dead.
No, It's
so-
preventative. Okay, that's what you meant. It's preventative. Okay.
Right. We don't want his condition to spread amongst those who have to do the. You see, the king feels very uncomfortable around this dead body. Do the work that comes after death.
I clasp my hands together in a short prayer. I'm still like I have like a couple tears on my eyes, but afterwards, I kind of collect myself and go, all right, does this count as something? Because we should probably take care of this right away.
If they were able to wipe out the entire unit of soldiers that you sent, then I imagine only you would be suited to take care of this so easily. Better you take it than we send out more soldiers and they end up like that poor soul there.
I kind of turn to look at the others, and I'm like, oh, for safety reasons, I should probably have someone else. Actually, here's an idea, Your Highness. How about you send all of us to go there?
All of you.
Yeah.
Seems overkill.
Well, we don't know what we're facing. And plus, it gives us time to think as we're on the move around the kingdom.
Tell you what, we'll call this tragic happenstance, we'll give it a silver lining, we'll say. Let's have it that whichever of you kills the most of these these cultists that they were reporting on, let's say that you win the first trial. How does that sound?
Fair enough, I guess.
Amenable, my king.
Fine.
Sound
Fine, fine.
But
Erskine charges out of the castle. He's like, as long as I get to wreak some havoc.
Does
Algernon's just gonna be like, oh god, he's gonna become our new king.
did anyone tell Erstein which direction they came from?
No, I had heard that it would be a fun joke if you didn't tell Erskine before he charged into situations. What situation he'd be charging into. Was that incorrect?
No, it's correct. You're actually learning pretty fast.
Thank you. And I turn to Renantha and give her the most obvious wink in the entire world. With, like, my whole face.
Renata whispers, "You're doing
Or-
great."
Mork is a Spriggan, so you just hear just wood just like crackling as like
The
Her
wink
eye-
happens.
as the eyelid goes down slowly, then goes back up. So it's like audible.
Yeah.
All right then. Shall we be out then?
Before you go, the king kind of goes over to each one and like puts his ring against each of your foreheads, and he's like, "May Elita's blessing follow you into all your endeavors."
And the same to you, my king.
I do a very like proper like religious bow as a response.
Renata does a better bow than him.
Okay.
Algernon is actually going to roll acrobatics to do a better roll than those two.
All the remaining squires in the hall are like, "Damn, that bow though."
He did a little like hop front flip bow.
Algernon like pokes his head up as he's bowing to look at the king, and the king gives like a very approving nod. Outside you just hear like a little bit of commotion as Erskine is like charging through the town.
Just kind of go, Erstein.
He can't hear you. He is far away.
He has AirPods in. He can't hear. Forget it. I'm sure once we start walking towards the direction, he'll figure it out soon enough. So, if I remember correctly, the route that I sent them on was headed due northeast.
Algernon is going to. I must discuss something with my first mate before I head out. I will join you all shortly.
Sounds good.
Algernon is going to go to his first mate and be like, "Hey, some of the gold that we got from the pirates, use it to pay the bartender for that first round."
Oh, kindly, sir. Anything else I should be ready for? Are we hopping into another adventure together?
So the king is actually having me go with the other rulers to deal with a problem to the northeast, some cultists.
Quite. I see. Best of luck to you then, Captain.
Yes, you're in charge until I get back. You need to
Yeah,
keep things running
of course.
smoothly.
Captain, do you remember what today is, per any chance? Like, what day is it?
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Right. It is Tuesday. Quite.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Roll an insight check, Algernon.
I thought you were going to ask me what his name was.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's Tuesday. He seems
You're gonna say
he seems a little down that it's Tuesday, but you know, maybe he just doesn't like Tuesdays.
Oh my god, is it his birthday?
It's his birthday.
I didn't get him. I don't even. I haven't even came up with a name for this guy yet.
And it's his birthday. How could you forget his name?
This
You
guy's
forgot his name on his birthday? Jesus.
Alright.
So,
Okay, this guy's name is Joshathan.
Josh.
Josh.
that's a beautiful name.
Right. Well, I'll tend to the mast and the other things I do.
Right. Okay. Sounds good. Where I have to go to the the bartender. I need to.
No, I'll take care of that, sir. You best be on your merry way. The king ordered it and all.
Yes, definitely. I will not see the barkeep to plan a surprise for you later. Yeah, totally.
I guess I'll roll for that. Yeah, sure thing, sir.
All right. Bye, Joshathan. I appreciate you greatly.
Oh, why? That means the world, Captain.
All right. So, where's the barkeep? I need a plan.
The barkeep's gonna be about here.
He's on his way, and he's just like, is that Erstein? Okay.
Erstein is charging through like the city streets, like, where are they?
No.
Where are they?
I will grab him later. All right. Algernon is going to have the barkeep arrange a surprise birthday party for Joshathan.
The barkeep's like, oh, all right, that it's a lot more money we're putting out.
Also, I don't intend to put you out for this. You will be paid. We acquired some gold during our exploits that we will use to pay for all this.
Oh, you acquired some gold. Oh, so you remember your journeys then? Could you tell us all about it? We're super eager to hear it.
I am being put through a trial, actually, by the king with the other rulers. Fun fact. So I can't actually attend tonight.
Erstein pokes his head in and he's like, Algernon, are they in here?
The cultists are not here. They're actually west.
Not.
They're several miles west.
So and he's like, thank you kindly, dear friend, and I'll have to repay you for it. Algernon charges out of the western gate of the city down here.
Oh, when you said west, I thought you meant the water. I just charged.
No, sorry, I should have
That was
clarified.
absolute-
This is north. This is facing north.
Wait, which way is facing north?
Toward the sea is north.
Oh man,
Man,
I would have said north then.
I said northeast thinking. I said northeast thinking that way, towards
That
the
way?
forest.
Okay, yeah, it's toward the forest. So, southeast.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, Erstein charges out of the western gate of the city.
Okay. Is this just how we not have Erstein do anything? All right.
That's mean.
So-
That's so mean. Don't be like that.
I was trying to make him go to the ocean as like a fun little prank.
Yeah, because then it'll obviously be like, "Hey, yo, that was the ocean. You lied." You'll be like, "Oh, I meant your other."
No,
I meant your other east."
Erstein would have charged into the ocean.
Ursine would have
Just
found.
like 50 dead horseshoe crabs wash up on shore.
And he comes back.
Oh, east? I thought I said west.
East.
Yeah.
All right. If Algernon's taking care of that, he's going to go to the northeast, southeast. He doesn't know where north is anymore. Actually,
We're just going
rewind
that
rewind
way.
rewind the tapes. I said at the start, Algernon's coming from the north. Rewind the tapes.
Yeah, but you think I heard that part? I just heard Algernon, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's Algernon's part. I'm gonna wait for him.
And so are the rest of you also heading out southeast?
Apparently.
Sure.
I walk up to Renantha, and I say, Renantha, you will never guess what happened today.
What happened?
I made Algernon's first mate laugh at a joke.
That's amazing. I've been living amongst what is my accent? I've been living amongst these people for so long, and I still haven't been able to make any of them laugh. You're a prodigy.
And also, I told a joke before that one, and he told me that he should have laughed because it was quite funny.
Oh, that's amazing. You should be really, really proud.
I'm proud of you for teaching me this skill, how to connect with these creatures.
And I'm proud of you for absorbing the skill.
I'm proud of both of us.
Me too.
Is Renantha actually proud, or is she like a little bit bitter that Mork is already better at telling jokes than her?
A little bitter.
All right, so
Does Renantha understand that Mork doesn't fully understand what happened?
I think so.
yeah, Renantha, roll insight. Yeah, no, you know this tree. This tree doesn't understand anything that happened, and so you're just like, yeah, good for you. All right, so you guys head out to the southeast. You're traveling for a little ways. It's toward the evening hours, and the forest grows ever denser as you move away from the sounds of the city.
Hey, Algernon. You by any chance see Erstein in your tasks? Because he still isn't here. And I looking back towards the city, I'm like, he still isn't coming.
I saw him, and I thought I pointed him towards the gates, the southeast gates direction.
Oh, yeah.
Granted, I thought it was north. North is a trick for me, being a naval captain and all.
Yes. Speaking of, you have yet to regale us with your recent adventure.
One more son of a bitch tells me to regale my exploits. I'm gonna.
I just kind of paused and I'm like, well, I guess you're not in the mood to talk about it.
Nothing happened.
There were no pirates.
I'm like, okay. So, if my understanding is correct, we usually send patrols out upon this normal path. When I sent this recon out, it was because we had reports of like a couple of wagon stealings on this route, and all of them mentioned that it deviates from the path here. And I note, I assume we're on like a normal foot trodden path in the forest, and there's like a clear deviation where there's the regular footpath that keeps going, but there's also this like small, almost kind of like fallen trees style like markings of like a hidden path into the forest. And I'm like, yeah, so this is what the reports were mentioning. They would usually run into there. and so we should probably head in there. And from here on, this is definitely marked as unknown territory. So try to keep your wits about you.
I see.
I say as I kind of just draw my spear. Oh, I'm not even on the map. Hold up, me.
Yeah, I was wondering where I am on the map. Should I be next to Mork?
So you guys at this point are all kind of like out of town in this direction. Yeah, like over where Samuel's and Jeff's icons are over here.
How did I do that? How did I put it halfway on the square?
I don't know.
Haha.
I think it's because
Okay.
it's off the map. Yeah.
I
Okay.
can put it wherever I want, like that, like that,
Dang.
like that.
That's wild. So much power.
You just hold down the Alt key.
Who knew? Samuel did. All right, so you guys are wandering through the forest. It starts to get later and later, starting to become more of like a nighttime. And you, as you're going through this forest, you start to see signs of activity going on. You see like a loose wagon wheel just on its own on the side of the road. You see a couple trees are scratched up or burnt in some places. And this starts to get more and more prevalent as you go deeper into these woods.
Mm. Can I prepare? Can I prepare a spell?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to prepare?
Let me see.
Are there any animals in here?
You notice a suspicious lack of animals. Like you don't even need to do a perception for that. Mork just being like connected to nature as you are. You notice that the trees are awfully silent, and there's not like the chirping of birds or the chittering of squirrels. It's kind of gone dead almost.
Interesting.
I will.
Um,
Sorry, go on.
you go on.
I was getting ready to cast Zone of Truth.
Uh,
Willow
put the description there.
has a question.
Yeah. How does preparing spells work?
How does preparing spells work? Depending on your
Yeah.
class, then you have a certain number of spells, like per day that you can prepare. And that's just like the little circle icon next to it. You just tick that off if they're prepared. Normally it says how many spells you have prepared per day. Yeah.
Oh.
Is there a way for me to find out how many spells I have prepared for me?
I think you can. I think you should just be able to look it up. It should just say like
Okay.
sorcerer, how many spells prepared.
Algernon wants to do a perception.
Okay.
And sorcerers don't prepare. Oh, no.
31. Good.
A 31 to What? Dude, how do you perceive that?
Algernon sees.
I'm hearing colors right now.
Algernon sees concepts.
Algernon, you hear a very faint sound coming through this this dense forest of people chanting what sounds like, and it's like a ways off from here. Sorcerers don't need to prepare spells. That is totally true, and I completely forgot that fact. Which is why I never did it for Tarak in like the first half of Samuel's campaign. And so Algernon hears like the sounds off in the distance of a group chanting with a fucking 31 to perception. You make out that there are 9 distinct voices coming out of this sound, and you see a faint light off in the distance as well. That seems to be like kind of ebbing and like pulsating light.
You know,
I-
out of 31 to perception, he should be able to hear the exact words they're saying, my guy.
Well, you hear it, and it's not a language that you're super familiar with.
I just kind of pause and I'm like, you see anything?
I
I see everything.
I see everything.
Eyes glow bright white. I see everything.
I see Erstein right now. He's to the left. He's running. He's still going left.
Oh, I kind
I-
of want to make a canon that freaking what's Algernon's eyes do go white whenever he does a perception.
I hear some chanting to the sort of faints, sort of. I missed the direction you told me, Colin. if there
It's
was
just
one.
it's just further in the direction you're going already.
Okay, so ahead of us, I hear some faint chanting. I don't recognize the language.
Hmm. Sorry, I'm just trying to read what it says.
Oh, okay, got you.
Okay.
I didn't read. I
Um,
didn't read what the Zone of Truth did. Hold on. Magical cone guards against deception. Okay, cool. Nice. Are you centering it like on one of you?
It's a 15-foot radius centered on a point of your choice. So I was gonna center it on myself and just
Okay.
make sure I'm around everyone.
Sick.
Why casting Zone of Truth on us?
No, I'm gonna when we get there, when I start asking them questions, they won't lie.
As you proceed deeper into the woods.
Oh, I guess no. I guess you're right. I could like save it up, like prepare it, or not prepare it, but like ready it, and then cast it, like at the center of whatever their crew is, as opposed to just me. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair. Okay,
I,
I'll do that.
I also, yeah, Algernon also has this, so like nothing's gonna get the drop within 10 feet of him,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming nothing's getting the drop on me, regardless.
Yeah.
With that perception.
That perception roll. Hey man, nothing sneaks up on you, dog.
You
He's
guys
in the bathroom. Oh, no.
So you guys emerge from this direction in the lower left, and you see
So-
a group of 9 figures dancing around a cauldron over an open fire pit, and they are chanting in a language that none of you are familiar with.
It appears to be chanting in a language none of us know. Oh wait, do they notice us immediately?
Not immediately, no. They're very focused on what they're doing.
Hmm.
Do they seem like they're going to try to kill us?
Go ahead and roll insight, I guess.
Aw.
Can I roll religion to see what kind of ritual they're doing?
Sure, yeah.
Let's go.
Ooh. With your insight, Renatha, could go either way. You're leaning toward, all the context clues kind of lead to these guys being the not so friendly people. Same thing that Algernon perceives that this is definitely more of a malicious sort of thing. And Polinx, what you notice with your religion check is this arcane ritual that they seem to be doing is very similar to something that the priests of Elida do, but it's like ever so slightly off. It's like a ritual that they use to honor like the celebration anniversaries of Elida, like similar to Easter or Christmas, but for the Elida holidays, basically. But it's not the same. Like something is wrong about how they're doing it.
I kind of relay the information slightly differently, and I'm like, hey, so whatever ritual they're doing seems to be stemmed off of elytra, but it don't whatever it is
Elytra?
don't elytra. Sorry,
The
thinking
wings
of,
from Minecraft.
the wings from Minecraft. Elytra stems from Elytra, but there's something completely off about it.
Also,
Is it garnering any magic, by the way?
There is. Go ahead and roll Arcana. You can tell that there's.
I
I know. You can tell that there is like some religious magic going in here, but you can't like pinpoint exactly what it is. Like it's.
I'm sorry. What was that? What was that?
This is a powerful ritual that they are doing. This is something that most experienced mages even would not even like dare to attempt because of how volatile and potentially dangerous such a ritual might be.
Is it a specific spell? And
It's
if
not
so,
a specific spell. It seems like they're trying to either summon something or like make like some event happen.
okay. And last question:
Yeah.
Does it look like they're succeeding, or does it look to be growing unstable?
It looks inherently unstable, like from the outset, just the kind of magic that it is, but they seem to be keeping it like well enough under control.
Okay. So I start to like my eyes start to widen a bit, and there's like a bit of sweat just like breaking out from my face, and I'm like, okay, whatever spell they're doing, that shit cannot be allowed to complete. But we have to be careful about how we take it out, because if the spell gets too unstable, I think it could just blow a hole in this area.
like it already has.
Huh?
I said it looks like it already has.
I guess. Well,
Blown a hole in this area. Because the things around us are dying and dead.
I take a moment to look around and actually notice that as well, and I'm like, oh.
As you notice this, you notice that like just like your arcane senses kind of detect that a energy from the area is being pulled into this central cauldron here.
It's a siphon.
Yeah.
Is there a way I could game that shit? I feel like I should be able to game that shit.
Can I do a medicine check to see if they're trying to, like, where they're trying to direct this energy?
Medicine check?
Yes. Because I'm assuming that plants and animal life is, like, as, you know, kind of like humans. I don't know. Nature, maybe?
Yeah, I would do nature if we're going for that angle.
Well, I just rolled it on roll 20 and it's not showing up for me.
It
I'll
do
roll it
that
in real life.
sometimes. It might show up in like 5
16.
minutes. A 16. That's with your modifier?
Yes, Colin, that's with my modifier.
I'm just double checking.
I don't have to my shit, Colin.
It doesn't seem like the magic's being directed anywhere per se. It's just being like sucked into the cauldron, or the energy of the area is just being sucked into the cauldron in the center, and it's causing the cauldron to like. It would be like vibrating really like abruptly and shakily and in a concerning way. But again, the cultists are kind of keeping it under control for now.
Okay. Can I use Divine Sense? Yeah.
Presence
I will
of
use one of my
strong
divine
evil
senses.
registers on your senses like a noxious odor. Gym socks, rotten eggs, human feces, like you use your divine sense, and it almost knocks you out with how malicious this ritual is becoming.
Okay. More specifically, I wanted to know like the location of like any celestial fiend or undead. I assume there's fiends here, right? Are they fiends? I guess they're cultists. They could be human. Are they fiends or are they human?
You know the type celestial of whose presence you sense. You sense the presence of a celestials.
Oh, these motherfuckers are celestial. Hey yo. Okay. More importantly, are there any near us that are like sneaking around?
It's just the ones around the cauldron.
Okay. I don't have a ranged spell. Anyone here have a ranged spell?
I do.
Bet.
I
Where are
also-
you, by the way?
I literally couldn't tell you what a ranged spell is, but I do have things that have 150 feet.
That's a ranged
So
spell.
that's ranged spell.
I have a ranged spell. It's called crossbow.
I turn Algernon. I'm about to range spell you with these hands. Right?
Is that close range?
How far are we from them?
That's a good question.
Well, 60
60 feet.
feet.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Can I trap them in a web?
You can aim. You can aim to.
I like that.
Web.
Sorry, it's a really long
You
paragraph.
conjure a mass of thick, sticky webbing at a point of your choice within range. They fill a 20-foot cube. Must make
And they're close
a.
to fire. They're next to a fire.
The webs are flammable. Okay.
I have an
I
idea
see.
as well.
I see. Okay. So dexterity saving throws. Yes. Yes. All right. So where do we have it? Okay. What's the save, and where are you
Six.
aiming at exactly?
16.
Mm-hmm.
Where? Oh, these are the. Can
Yeah.
I hit all of them?
It's 20 feet.
You have to.
It's a 20-foot cube, so no, you can't. You can only get some of them.
Oh, that's messed up. Okay, hold on. Let's see how to optimize their space.
So this is a 20-foot cube. You
Yeah.
can move it around as you see fit.
If you want it to catch on fire from the cauldron, you gotta also include the.
The
What?
cauldron. Yeah.
It appears the most you can get is 3 at a time.
All
I
right.
have something I'd like to do after Willow does this.
Okay. So you're going for? Are you gonna go for those 3 that Samuel squared in there?
Looks pretty good.
Okay, cool. So that one is going to be fail. Okay. So this one, the ritual abruptly stops as this one and this one get trapped in the webbing. The one above here manages to nimbly kind of dodge out of the way. And I will just draw in that shape to remind us where it was.
So does this mean that I can't cast that spell anymore?
No, you can cast it again until you run out.
So it's
Until you run out
yeah.
2 spell slots.
It's
Or you
also,
could just. You can also cast as a higher level spell using your level 3 spell slots, your level 4 spell. However, I cannot imagine that'd be worth it.
It's also a concentration spell. So if you take damage, you have to roll to maintain it. Or
However, the webs are just going to burn immediately, so that's
Yeah.
not going to matter now.
yeah, and so the ritual kind of stops as they all turn to you. Even the ones in the web, they all just like slowly shift their gaze away from the cauldron and look at you. They don't really do anything. They just kind of stare at you.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at a 6th level.
I'm going to, before you do that, start initiative because you've.
I told you I wanted to do something! Fuck!
Sorry, Willow went first.
Sorry.
Oh god, the turn order got placed on our characters.
Bullshit. Why can't I click my token? There we go. Why do I only have one hit die?
You shouldn't.
Okay. Should be 15, right?
Yeah.
Why is my initiative 1? What?
What? What's your dexterity?
I don't know if that
One?
initiative roll includes my
Modifier.
this.
You can give yourself a bonus to initiative. I don't think it does automatically add it.
Okay, so
Gotta love that
I
initiative
got-
4.
Wait, also, so Caroline mentioned something about hit die. So,
Yeah.
like, mine says total 15, and then in the big box it says 1. Is that right?
No, it should be 15 in the big box.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Also, I think I got booted from the turn order after I rolled.
Oh. What'd you get? You got a
11,
11.
Counting the charisma modifier thingy.
Okay. So this guy had a. And then we had. Let's make it that. Turn orders are fun. All right. Jeff, can you re-click your character to add it to the turn order?
And you need me to roll it again?
I'll just manually modify it. You said 11?
11, yeah.
Okay. And then descending. Why did it not save any of the... What the fuck? Okay. That's
Wow, they rolled like shit.
There we go. I didn't hit enter. That's why. I'm a dumbass.
Do we get a surprise round?
I guess you would get a surprise round.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Me neither.
Tis. 30.
In 5th edition, if you get a surprise round, it's basically that like all of the other creatures that you're surprising have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, that you have advantage over them.
Yeah. 8. There we go. Okay. Now descending. There we go. Okay. So. Cool. So here's what's going to happen. So we're going to start with this guy who is stuck in the web. So he is going to have to, I guess, take an action to try and break out of it. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when does the web catch
It
on fire?
says one burn away in 1 round. So I imagine 1 round after dispelling it or after casting it.
A round being 1 full rotation of the turn order.
Right. Since
Okay.
since Renantha cast it before. I was just gonna say when it got back to Renantha's turn, but Renantha is basically at the bottom of the turn order. So, yeah. So the web is still up. It'll catch fire after that. And then I just have to roll dexterity again. Cool. Did not pass, so he is still stuck in that web. And then we go on to this guy who is not stuck in the web. So he is going to do... first, he's going to call out to you guys in kind of a raspy voice. He says, "Why do you interfere?"
Y'all are wanted for the murder of multiple people. I don't know what else to say.
They interfered.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Oh, I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
Arrests tend to interfere with the person's lives, so yeah.
All right, so they are going to what's their you see kind of this one is just going to take a walk. He's going to take a stroll over to you guys. And he's just going to move. He's just going to stand right there. I think I measured that perfectly. And he's just going to kind of
40 feet?
yeah, 40 feet.
That's Marco movement.
It'd be out here.
Yeah. So he just kind of, you see that he doesn't even walk. As he gets closer, you can tell he's kind of floating toward you. And he stands there and draws his sword. And he's like, "You will no longer interfere."
I mean, after we're done, yeah. Won't be much to interfere, though.
This
Yeah.
one got stuck. He's gonna roll to save. Wow, they really roll like shit. So he's still stuck. And then this last one did not get stuck, and so he is going to.
He can just walk normally
Yeah.
out of it.
So he's going to walk up. He's actually going to go to the other side of the cauldron, and he's going to start tending to it. He starts like meddling with some of the stuff going on in there.
The happenings.
The happenings, exactly. So this guy now is going to move 30 feet. And he's going to not get quite that far. He's going to go right below there. And dude is going to follow kind of behind him, making note of the webbing. All right, Algernon.
Alright. 25 feet to get there. Algernon's gonna just kind of roll up. And yeah, just if I can scroll up enough, use this bad boy. I assume a 22 hits.
A 22 does hit, yes.
And so that's 6 piercing, and also a sneak attack bonus of. I have to type this out.
Damn.
So he takes 17. That guy takes 17 damage.
So he takes 17 damage. The stab from the rapier is actually going to be halved, so he's going to take 14 damage. I imagine sneak attack doesn't get affected. Probably. Alright. Sick. And that was... yeah, the first guy. Cool. So... now at... I can do basic math. Okay, cool. So wailed into this guy, pierced him through the side. You note he has definitely taken damage, but he doesn't like flinch from your attack at all.
I see.
This guy is going to help his friend with the cauldron. This guy is going to move up to try and... that's 30 feet, right? So many buttons in this game. Yeah, it's 30 feet. And then this guy's also going to stay around the cauldron. Cool. Mork. Caroline.
Sorry. I forgot my name. I was like, who's Mork? I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the cauldron.
Okay. I saw you cast that earlier. 120 feet.
I tried to at
Yeah.
level 6.
DC equals spells level on a successful check. The spell ends. Okay. So does the cauldron roll?
No, I do, but
Oh,
if
okay.
this is a 6th level spell or lower, it automatically fails.
Oh, I see. It does not automatically fail. It is a very high power spell.
Okay, then I roll an Arcana check. So, please. Yes!
All
I've
right.
been rolling so shitty today.
All right. You see that the fire underneath the fire underneath the cauldron snuffs out, and the cauldron stops shaking, and you see that there's like kind of a general uproar amongst the cultists, and the one next to Algernon says, "You and your friends will pay dearly for what you have done."
And you will pay dearly for what you've done to this forest. And then I'm trying to find literally any bonus actions.
Yeah.
Has anyone taken damage yet?
Nope.
No. Only damage is Algernon stabbing a guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think I'm done then. Actually, yeah, I think I'm done.
Cool. Renantha.
Wait.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry, did you have a bonus action?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Trying to think. I don't know. I'm gonna use a cantrip. Mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
You're gonna see me doing a lot of magic because
You're a sorcerer. It's what you do.
I never get to do any magic. Okay, I'm gonna shoot Ray of Frost.
Okay, frigid beam of white light.
She gets scared. Oh
on
no,
a-
I moved.
Make a ranged spell attack. Okay, so you, yeah.
Hello?
Hi. What?
Sam.
Hello.
Sam? Hello?
Sam just wanted to be heard.
Maybe his headset died. Okay, so you have to make a ranged spell attack for that.
Okay, what is that?
I think it's just a D20 plus and your modifier with your spell modifier.
Your spell attack bonus.
Yeah.
Did anyone else hear that?
No.
You just said hello.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it's just I'll have to figure something out on that. That's weird.
So 1d20 plus 8? Well, sorry, my spell attack bonus is 8.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For
Yeah.
context. Okay.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Let's go.
Yeah. So it takes 1d8 cold. So 2d8 cold damage, and speed is reduced by 10 feet. So go ahead and roll 2d8. Eight
Okay.
damage. Cool. Does not have any resistances for that. So that is which one? That guy. Okay. Minus 8. So he's down to that much. I cannot do math. Guys, earlier when I said I could do basic math, that was a lie. Okay.
Don't worry, Algernon lost all his memories canonically.
Do you have any bonus action spells you would like to do?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I will actually give you the opportunity to look through your spell list, see if you have any, because I really need to go to the restroom. So I'll be right back.
Sure.
So how y'all been?
Been good. My sneak attack flopped.
Damn. Sorry to hear.
I rolled 8d6 and got 11 damage for it.
Oh!
You missed that?
I went out to get some water when you were doing your damage. Oh, that's cursed. Oh, that's cursed.
I rolled 5 1s and 3 2s.
Oh, dog, that ain't fair. That is not fair to you, dog.
Fuck.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
so-
Next time. Next time, though.
Can someone do
this-
me a favor real quick
What's
and
that?
measure 60 feet across the screen and keep it up until I have a circle up?
I got you.
Will a spell say if it can be used as a bonus action, or is there like a category that can be used as a bonus action, like cantrips or something?
Can you keep that somewhere?
I will. Apparently that's 60 feet, and I think that's actually roll 20 being bad at math. But
Roll 20 is really bad at math.
You can just measure straight across the screen.
oh, like this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm.
Thank you. Fuck. Give me a second. Roll 20, I swear to fucking God.
Did you have a bonus action, Willow?
And not that I know of.
Okay. So then Samuel.
It's time. My time. Whoa, that's a circle.
It's an
No,
oval.
Yeah. Keep that up. Thank you.
Alright, where am I? Where am I? I got a speed of 30, right? I got a speed of 30, right?
That you do.
Bet. I'm gonna move right there.
Sick.
It's there. I'm gonna grab my lance with two hands,
Mhm.
facing this motherfucker right here.
That motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah. Why is my click like to the left of whatever I'm doing?
I
It's
don't
so
know.
weird. It's wild to me. Interesting. Fascinating. Okay. Maybe I'll just refresh the page in a bit. And I will hit that motherfucker with the lance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hit him with it.
Yeah, yeah.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Nah, I'm gonna put some divine smite on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah. All right. So you
Yeah.
stab him for 7 damage.
Yeah. That's a 2d8 for a first level spell slot, 1d8 for each spell slot higher. And the thing's not an undead or a fiend, right?
No,
So
it
we
is
don't have to
not.
worry about that. So I'll go into what spell slots I have left. Let's see. I have to put these numbers here.
Not very holy crusader of you, just calling whatever you're fighting a fiend.
I'm just about to be like, hey, yo, that motherfucker a fiend. Hey, that motherfucker over there, he a fiend,
You
bro.
acting devilish out here.
you acting devilish in this bitch. I'll do it at 3rd level, so that's 2 plus 1 plus 1, so that's 4d8. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That is plus 4d8. So I have to roll 4d8, 17. So that's 7 plus 17. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
So is that your bonus action, or is that like a feature?
It's just a thing you. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
class feature.
Sick. So you put
I
some
also-
like.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. What type of damage is that? Divine smite.
That's a good question. Does it specify?
I
Probably
I
radiant.
imagine it would be radiant.
You'd reckon.
You'd reckon.
I guess. By 11th level, you are so suffused with righteous might that all your melee weapon strikes carry divine power within them. Whenever you hit the creature with a melee weapon, the creature takes an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
Radiant.
So I have to add another 1d8. So I should roll 1d8.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
So that's
19
Yeah.
plus 7 is 26. 26. All of that is halved to 13.
damn. That motherfucker really said that? Alright, don't worry. I got something for you. Ready?
All right, so
Ready?
you stab him with your lance and imbue it with magical energy, and it like pulsates again. Definitely taking damage, not really reacting much to taking damage.
This motherfucker really out here. Alright. I'm gonna do it again then. I'm gonna just do that shit again. Bitch ass gonna be like, oh, I feel it. I'm like, alright, you gonna feel it? Let me hit that motherfucker again. It's a 20 hit.
It hits. Yeah.
It's a 4
Uh-huh.
piercing. I have a limited amount of spells I can use in a day. So I
Also,
wanted to save them for later.
It's also another 1d8, right? From just your holy weapon.
Oh yeah, my holy one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My 1d8 just does that now. Man! Motherfucker! What? It's okay. I'm just
I
just
have to hold this 60 feet thing, so if you see it flailing around, that's me laughing.
So is that
Yeah.
just 6 extra damage?
Whatever. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It goes down to 3.
Yeah. You know
I'm just
it.
like, man.
The web is not going to catch on fire because the dispel magic put the magical fire out. This guy needs to make an attempt to break out of the web again. I swear to God.
Don't roll high. I've been rolling low.
He has rolled a 4 on every single roll. You know what this man's
Okay, never
dexterity modifier is? A +4.
Roll20 needs to change the website name from Roll20 to Roll2.
All right, so he's stuck. This guy, after kind of being pummeled by Algernon and I almost called you Samuel out of habit, Polinx.
Let's go.
He
Just call me Terry.
He turns to both of you, and he is going to attack you, Algernon. He's going to be like, "It was foolish for you to come here." You see his cloak kind of starts to unravel and fall off of his body a bit. And that's when you realize it's not a cloak. It's actually wings wrapped around him. These grayish, dark brown wings erupt from his back in their full force as he whips out his sword to attack you.
Hey yo, put some clothes on, motherfucker.
Seriously. Like, what business you got being out in the woods in the middle of winter with no clothes on? I'm assuming it's winter.
What's your armor class, Jeff?
What do you roll?
I rolled a 16.
That hits.
Okay. Okay. And so he is going to do some damage. Alright. So that is 6. He deals you, Algernon, I can do math. He deals you 28 points of damage.
No, he didn't. He only did 14. That's crazy.
Damn. We love Uncanny Dodge. All right. So he goes to...
First time ever using a reaction in a game of D&D. Do I get that on the next round?
No, it is just... Well, that's a good question. I don't actually know.
It's a reaction, so you get to use it once per turn.
Yeah, I imagine you would just...
so someone else rolled up on me. I could just react again.
No, you only get one reaction per turn of combat, and it resets at your
No,
turn.
but he means next turn, if the guy were to attack him again, he could just uncanny dodge again.
Oh yeah, of course.
Wild.
Okay.
Sick.
So that's it for my reactions until I get to move again.
Yeah. So he goes to slice you, and it does not connect quite the way he wanted it to. You can see his eyes, his bright white eyes, kind of widen a little bit as he realizes that you kind of stepped out of the way. He now knows that you're more of a threat than the people he dealt with a couple days ago. So that was this guy. Next dude has to make a roll to get out of the web. I swear to God. He rolled a 2.
Stay in there real quick. Just a little bit. Stay in there a little bit for us. Gotta catch up.
This guy up here is going to immediately start tending to the fire that was put out, trying to get something going again. This guy is going.
That'd actually be rad. Actually, go for it.
This guy is going to attack Polinx. He kind of does the same thing. His cloak unfurls as he reels back his mace to hit you with it. So, I'm gonna imagine a 10 does not hit. And he is doing a multi-attack, but so a 10 does not hit. I imagine a 26 does.
It does not, in fact.
Shut up.
Alright.
And then it is.
It's called that paladin armor class right there, buddy.
And he deals you
0 damage. Because it's halved.
Yeah, for real. No, he deals. He deals you 22 points of damage.
Huh? What do you mean by that? Hey, back it up. How?
I ate 28 damage until I dodged.
I was just trying to know where these numbers came from, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll eat it, you know? You said 22, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. How did he do that?
With the power of God.
And
But I got the power of God.
He has the power of anime.
I should.
With the power of God and anime on his side.
Damn, I forgot anime.
I swear. I need to look up something real quick that might be important to Samuel taking damage here.
What's up with that? Hey, what you mean by that?
Colin's like slowly writing anime into the search bar.
Yes, actually, Samuel, you take. You do not take the full 21. Or 22. You take 8 plus. You take instead. Why can I not do basic math?
I feel that.
Sorry.
For real.
It's, I don't know. I'm looking at a bunch of numbers and I'm getting confused here.
I feel you, man.
Okay, you take instead 15 damage.
15?
Yeah.
Bad.
You can tell as he brings his mace down, he imbued it with radiant energy, and being a paladin, you have resistance to radiant energy.
Do not recite the dark magics to me, which I was there when it was written.
And then this guy, I don't think he's close enough to do anything.
Oh, wait. If they're celestial, then that means we're just gonna... Damn it.
This
So
guy-
we're literally just the worst people built to fight each other right now. That's dope. It's okay.
This guy is going
Alara
to...
fighting her dad in hand-to-hand combat.
This guy over here, he is going to unfurl his wings and shoot up into the sky, out of your sight.
Hey, yo, you want to come back here so we can arrest you properly?
Roll persuasion.
I got you. That was pretty good.
It's a pretty
That
high
was pretty good.
persuasion.
Yes.
The motherfucker's like, hey, hold up, I didn't do anything wrong. And I'm like, alright, well, if you come down here, we can figure out.
He lands back down. He's like, oh, okay. he actually does so with such force that he like kind of crash lands a little bit, and you see he has to like dust himself off.
I'm just like, alright, now.
He also took out the turn order.
I'm sorry, I put it away for a second.
It's fine.
He rolled a nat 1 on.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Against your persuasion.
Oh, you're being serious.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, oh, good.
Algernon.
is this guy Algernon stabbed? He's gonna do it again.
Wait, was that the dude that tried to run?
No, just the
No.
guy in front of me.
A 12,
Alright, which one was the one that tried to fly?
the one over here. This one. This one.
That one.
Yeah.
Can you put a marker on him so I know to talk to him specifically?
Yeah. Blue. No, that
Like
can't-
fire. You know how like in Fire
Yeah.
Emblem they give you the option to talk, except sometimes you just kind of forget because the marker isn't obvious at first.
A 12 does not hit.
Dang.
Yeah. So you go to stab him. He knocks it away with his sword, and he's like, "Foolish ones!"
Dog, do you need like a Ricola or something? Like,
I imagine no bonus actions.
No, I don't know it. Rogues
That's
doesn't look like rogues don't have anything on their bonus action. Okay.
This guy is going to come down to flank Polinx.
what's up?
He's going to roll. Does a 16 hit?
It does not.
Ooh, brutal. Okay. One more. Damn, imagine that. Does a 12 hit?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no, but okay.
Actually, he's flanking, so he gets advantage on these attack rolls.
Oh yeah, you should roll again.
Does an 18 hit?
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
Does an 18?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
18. And we already said 16 does not. Okay, so he gets one attack on you for all those rolls. And he is going to deal you a whopping
2 damage.
He's going to deal you 18 damage. And I actually
Sorry, say that again.
he deals you 18 damage.
Okay.
Oh.
That wasn't in response to that. That was just me like kept reading something. out.
Yeah. No, I got you.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the modern form of a calculator.
You mean
Google.
You mean a calculator?
Yeah. Just put that there. Alright, cool.
So that's his turn. This guy is not going to do anything because he's helping with the magic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all 3 of them. Let me roll for that. Continue to roll like shit. And Mork.
Hello. I
Hello.
remembered my name this time. Can someone drag this circle I made to like cover the most guys possible? For some reason, I can't grab it.
Neither. Hold on. Yeah.
I was gonna say, is that even like? Can you even drag and drop
I
drawings?
think it's just part of the world now.
You can because I got it down there. Okay.
Is it on?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. All right, you guys. It's happening.
Oh, hold up. Maybe you can like squeeze in the people next to me.
I'm trying.
Wait, that may end up killing the dude that came back.
Barely gets the guy
Yeah.
on your right.
Yeah, it just clips his like Achilles tendon.
What's that tree doing? What's that tree doing?
Is this okay?
No, go for it.
How many people am I hitting?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people.
8.
They're so hard to see. 7?
They are.
All right, I'm gonna cast Sunburst. All those creatures are gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. So many dice. That's 2 of those guys.
Oh, the one
Oh, no,
next
it's
to
all
me
3 of them.
automatically.
Constitution.
Oh wait, no, I read that wrong. Never mind.
All right.
Are
What's
they
the?
undead?
They're not undead.
Okay.
What's the DC?
16.
16. Okay. So that one fails. That one succeeds. That one.
Oh, damn.
Constitution. That one barely fails. Oh. Okay.
Ah shit, but it's radiant. Fuck.
Oh wait,
The
no.
best I have.
Oh no, it's only 2 of them.
No, you're good. It's just
And
man,
then
fighting radiant people as
paladin.
just as anyone in the that's not like a bad person. Like you have to be a
Saves.
necromancer to do some shit, dog.
Fails.
Oh,
Saves.
fuck! I have a necromancy spell.
Nah. That may have been ideal, but it's fine. This one does a lot of damage anyway, so even halved, it still does a decent chunk.
Fails.
Plus, it may break concentration.
Okay, so these.
Didn't we already dispel the magic they were doing?
No, the ones back here, these 3 were trying to continue it.
Yeah, so they're trying to start it up again.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one takes it. No, sorry, this one saves. This one.
On a save, they take half.
Oh, okay, sick. So that one is going to take.
And on a fail, they're
23.
blinded.
23 halved to 12? 13?
13.
36. Okay. This one failed the save, so you're going to take just a regular 23. Regular
He's
23.
blinded.
And is blinded. Yep.
Yep.
And then let me mark him with I don't know, ninja. Oops, didn't mean to skip your turn. I was just trying to scroll down. This guy also that one did save. This one did get hit, even though he was just being clipped by the spell. So
Ooh.
takes 23 and is blinded.
Nice.
Sorry, I had to double check that they weren't immune to being blinded. They are not. This one that Samuel persuaded to come back down saves
Nice.
and takes 23 and is blinded. No, wait. Right. Sorry. Never mind.
Huh?
I'm talking to myself. Don't worry about it.
Wait, did you say he saves or didn't save?
Sorry, he does save, so he takes 13. And is not blinded. That is Algernon. This guy did not save, and so he takes the 23.
I feel it.
And is blinded. Ninja. And then that one's good. That one did not save. Wow, you picked like all of the ones that did not save. And takes 23 and is blinded. Sick. Okay. Cool. So this ray of illuminating light kind of pierces the darkness of this forest, so bright that you could even see it from miles away. And many of these celestial beings are blinded by the light. You can tell that it doesn't really affect them too much. You can tell that it doesn't affect them as much as it normally would, but they do still take a blow from it. So just to recap, this one next to Samuel is blinded. My mouse really does not like Roll20. This one next to Samuel is blinded. This one is blinded, and the two on the opposite sides of this center guy are both blinded. So 4 of them are blinded now.
Great.
Awesome.
They get to make a Constitution saving throw at the top of their turn to. We're not playing Meatloaf.
What?
We get to,
Meatloaf.
Isn't this Meatloaf?
Oh, somebody.
Did the light.
Who? Oh.
I
Yes.
did.
I'm gonna get copyright struck.
I got you, I got you.
Willow.
Not in this car.
Okay.
Hey,
So-
hey, why'd you?
If it's necrotic,
Yeah.
will that like be more efficient against them or no?
They do not have a resistance to necrotic, so yes.
So how much should I obliterate them?
Yes.
They are trying to
Yes.
kill you. So.
Okay. It's just hard for me to grasp how dangerous they really are
Mhm.
because I have a very interesting spell that I think could be quite awesome.
Draw moisture from every creature in a 30-foot cube centered on a point you choose. Each creature must make a Constitution saving throw. Plants and water elements. Creature takes 12d8 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, for real, for real.
Okay. So the range is 150 feet, so I could reach these guys.
Hmm.
So
And you're building a cube from wherever you're aiming it. So if you were aiming at like this guy, for instance, in the center, it would be a cube of like 30 feet across.
let's see how many I can hit.
Just draw a cube over as many people. Don't worry about the range. It's gonna be in range. Like
Yeah.
this is not even 100 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking 30. Hold on. Can I go from here? I don't like the edges of the cube have to be 30 feet or
It's like 30
Yeah,
feet on
30
each
by 30.
side.
oh
Yeah,
got it.
this essentially.
Yeah. So that was probably your one to hit the most of them, because that hits like 5 of them.
Okay. So yeah, I cast that.
Awesome.
Gotta roll that 12d8.
Yeah. Roll for damage.
If this is just a waste.
Oh.
So I hit them. Okay, cool.
Oh, I really hope this isn't low 8s, bro.
Oh,
If this is
no.
12 ones,
Oh,
There are 4 ones, but there are 2 8s, so you know it balances.
Uh-huh.
So they roll a con save. Yeah, con save. And that is which ones? That is that guy. Not that guy. Okay, I'm just gonna go through these one
Revved
by one.
up.
So this guy is going to do a con save.
Finding-
He does make the save, so he takes half damage. So he takes 25 damage, which brings him down to that much. Okay. That guy is safe. This guy is going to take the damage. And he has not actually been damaged yet. He also saves, so he also gets
The heck?
25. This guy. That guy is so focused. He's really in the zone on on getting the spell up and running again, trying to make it work. He doesn't even notice that a spell is being cast on him. And in this moment of absent-mindedness, the spell strikes him harder than it normally would. So he takes... he would take double damage, wouldn't he? On a nat 1.
get destroyed.
So he gets blown back. I'm just actually going to say that he like actually gets blown back by the power of the spell about 5 feet away from the cauldron, and he, man, he did not like that at all.
Did not like that. The man's still alive?
Yeah,
Yes, I was wondering.
yeah,
He has more hit points than me.
yeah.
Why?
It's more than 100 health.
For real, for real. Then this guy is going to roll. Bam! barely makes the save, but he does. It still takes 25. Brings him down to. I can do basic math. I swear. And then, lastly, is this dude. Does not save. Takes the full 50. Okay, cool. So that guy also is blinded and has been royally fucked up as well. And I think, yeah. Okay, cool. Damn, Willow.
Willow out here.
I will tell you, I've modified these characters a little, or these enemies a little bit, but you did an entire half health bar to an enemy with a challenge rating of 16. So,
Yay.
nicely done. Samuel, or Dane Pollings, it is your turn.
Yeah, so you just gonna go from that to me just poking someone with a stick, huh? I okay.
The guy next to you is blinded, so
So I can just poke him with a stick.
No, I was just gonna say that he's blinded, so they're not gonna get like attacks of opportunity on you.
Yeah, I mean there's still this one. Anyway, I'm still working on this
You
one.
can get out of flanking.
Yeah. Huh? Why would I get out of? No, I'm fine.
Why would I be safe? What?
What kind of dumb question was that? No, I got healing. I'm fine.
My bad. Dang.
It's just like fuck you, Algernon.
Well, yeah, fuck you. I don't need. I can do this. Bitch ass. I'm gonna just poke at the one that I'm flanking with Algernon on.
Does that count as flanking if
Because it's in my range.
It is
for my
within
lance,
his
because my lance is range.
range.
it's melee range.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's melee. There you
Okay.
go. The lance is melee. I don't want to. I guess I'm just gonna hit him with it. There's nothing else I could. I don't have any other spells.
Hit it with it. Don't miss.
Interesting.
Well, you get advantage, so you shouldn't miss.
I mean, I didn't.
All right, go for it.
Man.
So, what is that?
Okay.
20
Well, what do we
damage.
learn?
Also,
What do we
your
learn?
2d8 for the holy weapon.
Well, it's 1d8, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a
the
crit.
weapon itself. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So 2d8. Or just have it as 1d8.
If I divine smite, does those also get doubled?
Yeah, I would imagine.
I'm about to max level divine smite,
I
bro.
was gonna say murder this guy, please.
Alright, bet. So I have 2 4th level spell slots. I will use one of them. And in that, I will.
So is that
So that becomes
5d8?
It's a maximum of 5d8.
7d8.
So that's 5d8. So 68. So that's 78, but doubled.
Yeah, 78 times 2 plus 20
Why the plus 20?
for your original hit,
That's 4 plus 6. That's 10, isn't it?
but you critted.
Yeah, that's the crit.
Oh yes, you're totally right. I'm dumb. Never mind.
Yeah. So sorry, it was 7. So 14, d8. Right. Just to confirm.
No, I
Yeah.
think wouldn't it still just be 7d8, but multiplied by 2?
I mean, yeah, you just
Which,
double
which
each
is,
roll.
I guess it's the same thing. Yeah.
Double rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
fuck it,
14d8.
14d8.
Let's go! I don't even think that.
70
What is the
plus-
average for a 14d?
I will pull up the calcler. 4.5 times
80
what-
damage.
Average is 63, so you're
Nice.
There we go. Slightly above average. Let's go.
All right, so you do 80 damage.
Which is reduced.
You plug this spear into this guy's like lower back and pump it full of radiant energy, and he recoils in pain, but not maybe as much pain as you would have been hoping for. So it deals 40 damage.
Motherfucker, this motherfucker, these motherfuckers. These enemies are a worthy adversary. I really hope what's his name? Erstein comes in soon.
It's very funny you say that. That was, man, like you took the wind out of my sails because he literally just rolled to show up as you said that.
I was gonna say, Colin definitely intentionally added that "seen for miles" bit on that sunburst as a reason for Erstein to show up.
So Erstein is going to charge in and do a goring charge on this person next to Samuel, who is blinded. And an 18 does hit, thank goodness. And so...
He's standing on top of him? What the hell's going on?
He tops the guy?
Huh?
Oh, you charge an enemy and gore him with your horn.
Yeah.
Sounds wrong, but okay.
So Erstein kind of charges in out of nowhere. You just hear like the rumble of like loud footsteps approaching, and you hear, "I found them!" He plows his giant horn right into this guy's side.
I'm like,
here.
Ayo, never thought I'd be so relieved to hear the rumblings.
It's not going to do a whole lot of damage, but it is going to. This guy's
Stab
going to need. No, he's going to need to make a save.
Wait.
Let's see if he does it. He does not. So that guy is now blinded and prone.
No.
Prone, I guess. Orange. And Erstein's like, "Captain, you lied, but I found the way anyway."
I said east, not west.
Oh, my apologies, Captain. I should have listened a little clearer.
Hold up.
It's fine. It's fine.
So
Erstein, where the fuck have you been?
I was hunting the enemy, and I found
You did a
them.
bad job, Erstein.
Well, not my fault.
Were you or were you not the one hunting them?
Hush, tree.
How many
Algernon
times
is
do I
going
have
to-
to tell you I am not technically just a tree?
Algernon is going to whisper to Mork. We did technically let him go off on his own as a joke. That is partly on us. Actually, not even partly. That's just on us.
Mork attacks Algernon.
This guy still fucking trapped in this web. Does the web like go away after a while, or?
Well, if you dispelled the thing, so the fire's not there anymore.
Yeah,
Never
the
mind.
fire.
Right.
The fire. It is supposed to disperse if it's not attached to like some trees or like buildings or something. Like if it's just out in a cube
Yeah.
in the middle of a field, it is supposed to disperse after a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that
It
while
says
is supposed to be.
concentration up to an hour. I'm gonna say just because of the fucking power of that 100 damage spell that Willow cast, that concentration kind of faltered a little bit. Normally we don't do 2 spells at once.
Or you could just say it caught the
What?
web on
You?
fire.
That
You just
too.
can't cast 2 concentration spells at the same time.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
It's
true.
just 2 concentration spells.
Okay. I'll say the web sticks around then.
See what I said.
I will look up the actual time web is supposed to linger.
It says up to an hour.
No, but like that's if it's like attached to like 2 trees.
Oh, okay, I got you. This time he actually does break out, thankfully. So now he is going to head over to his friend here, who has.
Oh, if it's not anchored between two things, it's supposed to. The web was supposed to collapse at the start of the next turn, so they should have.
Okay.
They should have been out earlier.
Okay.
Basically.
Gotcha. And he is going to touch his friend over here and do a little healing.
Oh fuck, the radiant motherfuckers. They know how to heal. Fuck.
Cool. That is his turn. This guy is going to. Man, he's been kind of fucked up. He weighs his options, and he decides that he is going to jump back from Algernon and take an opportunity attack. So you can go ahead and roll that, Jeff.
Yes.
19 hits.
Is that also a sneak attack opportunity?
I think sneak attack's just the first. I'm not too familiar with rogues. Is sneak attack like the first time you attack?
No. Oh, it's once per turn. Oh, but I missed on my last turn, so I didn't actually. You get one sneak attack per turn, but I didn't get to sneak attack because my attack missed.
Oh, okay. Okay, then yeah. Yeah, I guess it would be an attack of opportunity then. Or sneak attack, I mean. So that's 4 damage.
Yeah, and yeah, 80. Yeah, that's better.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a solid middle number.
Is that
No, it's
literal?
not.
I think that's
Well,
literal
you're
average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 30 damage. What are you attacking with again? A sword?
Rapier, yeah,
Okay.
piercing.
So then that will be halved. But it does take him down a notch.
Bitches can't be pierced, bro. They're really out here just being like, don't poke me with that stick, bro.
So that's 30 damage reduced to 15.
Bitches be Pearson. Am I right or am I right?
There we go. Okay. Yeah, I did that math right. Okay. Cool. And he is actually going to head down and attack Mork.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
I'm not even going to ask because I know that doesn't hit. And the second attack is going to hit. And, well, we'll see. See how much this comes out to be. Mork, as this celestial floats over to you, kind of ignoring a splitting pain in his back from being stabbed, he raises a great sword over you and cleaves it into your shoulder as you take 44 damage.
44?
44. He rolled a nat 20.
Oi.
Oh my fucking god.
And as he like axes it into you, he says, "The trees should stay dead as they belong."
Yo. Hey, yo.
York looks like she's about to lose her temper for the first time since you've seen her.
What is it with characters that Caroline plays and their characters just taking just a bunch of racism?
Okay, that is his turn. This guy is going to, let's see where he can get. Can he get down to? Yes, he can. He is going to get down to. Oh wait, he's blinded. So he needs to make a con save. What's the DC on that? Doesn't matter. Does not pass. Guarantee it. So what does blindness do? Do they have like disadvantage on attack rolls?
I imagine.
Yeah. I'll double check just for yeah. Each of its turns. Yes, I know that, but what does it do? What does blinded do? Fails an ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the attack rolls the creature makes have disadvantage. Okay. Cool. So he is going to attack Erstein. Seeing him, or not seeing him. And he misses. His attacks go onto. Yeah, that's definitely don't hit. His attacks clink against the rhino's metallic armor, and Erstein goes, "Ha! You'll have to do better than that, small one." The celestial he's talking to is not small. It's like 6.5 feet tall, but Erstein just kind of like towers over everything. This guy got royally fucked up, but he is very focused on getting that spell up and going again. So let me roll something. Fascinating. Cannot seem to make it go. Dude is going to attack Sam or Polinx now. I keep doing that.
That's all good. That's all good. It's Terry.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. That would be a Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
Okay, so he missed both of his attacks because he had disadvantage. On his first attack, he goes and just like completely whiffs, and then he goes to do another like cut up attack after like cutting down, and he like stumbles forward and kind of scratches himself with his own mace. He is blinded. He cannot see very well. He's struggling a bit.
Hey man, you should probably just lay down there, bro.
I will make you lay in a grave.
You talking a lot of shit for someone who can't see right now.
Algernon.
This actually gives Algernon a good chance to. Algernon is going to actually shoot this guy with his gill crossbow.
That hits?
I assume, yeah, that hits. And that is also sneak attack damage. So slash. D. What the hell?
29.
That's above. That's an above average roll, but 3 nat 1 to get there.
So 35 have to 18.
Man, these resistances are something else, dog.
And Algernon's going to flank this guy for Dane.
I got you.
Hell yeah. This dude, now that he is healing, you see he actually, he's actually going to like just take a step forward and turn to you, Dane, and say, "So what were you talking about before?"
Huh?
You said that we would like meet your king or something like that. Is that what we're doing?
Oh, is this guy talking?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, well, yeah. Ideally,
His friend
we
is like,
need to get to the bottom of
"What
this.
are you doing, you fool?" He's like, well, he suggested that there was an alternate arrangement that we could attend to. He is deceiving you, young one. I don't know.
I'm gonna be real. I'll be real. To be fair, I have not lied since I started talking to him. Like, we started off by trying to capture you guys in a net.
They.
I will not lie though. I am kind of angry at you guys.
They can. The guy that came up to Erstein is like, he tells no lie, but do not trust him. Well, that seems a little counterintuitive, don't you think? I don't. And he's just kind of gonna like, he doesn't really know what to do, so he just kind of like stands there. This guy is blinded and is going to roll to try and get unblinded, which he does. Cool. So he like kind of snaps himself back. He can see again, and he goes back to attending the fire. Let's roll. One day. We're getting there. We're getting there. This guy also needs to roll to be unblinded. Does not. So he gets disadvantage on this and fucking fucks it up. Okay.
I vibe with that. Fucking it up? That's a classic.
All right. This guy being flanked between Polinx and Algernon is going to go after. He's going to go after Polinx because he knows the other guy is blinded. Sick. Misses both of his attacks. And he's not even blind. So he goes to attack you, Polinx, and it kind of clashes with the dude to your right. You know, you're bouncing out of the way of his attacks because he's blinded, which is making you also miss the attacks from the other guy next to you. So they're not really coordinated right now. Mork, that is your turn.
Okay, you see Mork's upper lip like quiver a little, and she goes and turns into a dire wolf.
Huh? God damn. Damn.
And goes to attack the guy that hit her.
For sure.
So this is going to be +5 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
15, does that hit?
That is not going to hit.
Fuck
Stop.
me.
Your ACs are above 15.
But I have advantage because Renantha is within 5 feet of me. Is she not?
She is.
Okay, so pack tactics. I have advantage.
Yeah. Damn. So you turn to a wolf and you lunge at this entity to bite them, and he says, "Dogs belong in the dirt just as trees do."
Yo, I think at this point it's not even racism. I think you really just hate anything that isn't you. I'm gonna be real.
Now you're catching on.
Mork go, "What belongs in the dirt shall return to the dirt."
Algernon is just going to like.
Oh, that was a counter insult. Hold up, that was kind of good though. Hold up, that was pretty good.
Algernon is just going to say, like, chime in. You just said trees belong in the dirt. Yeah, yeah, that's how trees work. Typically,
the Celestial's gonna roll not to take mental damage.
You are nothing but fertilizer for this forest.
Okay, that is kind of that's a roast right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he doesn't feel good. You're kind of hurting his feelings a little bit, so.
Fucking good.
So, okay. Renantha.
Okay. So
Fuck 'em up. Fuck 'em up. Fuck 'em up.
I was thinking of of fucking someone up on the individual level, specifically the person near Mork,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
by sending them to the Shadow Realm.
Huh?
Ah,
You attempt to send one creature you can see to another plane of existence, the Shadow Realm.
Damn.
Charisma
Looks like you're
saving
going to the
throw.
Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
the
Alright,
Shadow
let
Realm.
me-
I'm sending you to Tampa, Florida.
Okay, I see. Cool. Charisma save. And the spell
Tell me
save is 16. Pop. Disappears.
Ah.
Thank you, Renata.
No problem.
I just kind of muttered to myself. Yeah, well, they're technically still alive since it's a banishment, so that doesn't count.
You keep telling yourself that.
Polinx.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
Alright, what's up? What's up then?
Keep in mind, the
I-
guy to your right is both blinded and prone.
I got you. I'm gonna do a quick sidestep this way.
Okay.
So I can swiftly turn to the right,
yeah.
and while still flanking these two, like these.
Yeah.
These two.
Yeah.
I'm a stab this one. Be like, hey yo, you going to the ground.
Yeah.
So I got advantage, right? Let's go. It's a 22 hit.
That'll hit.
Let's go. That's 12.
Sick. Half to 6.
Man, I don't even want to use a spell slot. I'm gonna be real. But sure, let's use a spell slot. So let's use one spell slot for 2d8 plus the 1d8 for the baseline. So that's 3d8. So let's roll 3d8. That's pretty good. That's not bad. So that's 24.
damage.
That's the average.
So 12 damage.
Yeah, 12 damage. Sick.
Bet. And then I will use I believe a bonus action to do lay on hands. Let me double check.
I
Or
mean,
was it Lesser Restoration?
if you're gonna do lay on hands, you need to be next to somebody.
Oh, I was gonna do it on myself.
Oh.
I need a
Oh my
I need a
God,
heal. I
you
took some
don't
damage.
On yourself in the middle of a battle, fucking sicko.
Alright, okay. We're D&D really needs to change that name. For real.
Fuck, I need to see what.
Touch a creature and draw power from the pool to restore a number of hit points to that creature up to the maximum amount remaining. Spend 5 hit points from your pool healing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and my pool is paladin level times 5. What level am I? 15. What's 15 times 5? 60? 70.
75.
Yeah, 75. So, yeah, I'll expend 1 lay on hands and just heal myself.
I mean, I just took
See.
like 50 something damage, but
What?
don't worry.
Hold up.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
No, I got 25 movements.
I'm
Hey,
joking.
hold
You
up.
can't heal me right now. I'm a dire wolf.
Why can't? I mean, you could just
Druids. Druids.
pet.
No, you can't. You can't heal me. You'd be healing my dire wolf form, which still has full hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I thought I could pet a dude. Let me pet a dire wolf to heal it, please. I want that to be
Over
canon.
there, and you can pet me all you want. Okay.
Alright.
Quote that.
Alright, let's heal. I will heal 16.
Sick.
And so that puts me at 90.
Cool. Erstein is going to lay into the guy on the ground as well. Oh, getting advantage on. He's just going to pick up his warhammer and just like bring it down on the guy's head. Yeah.
Destroy him with that warhammer. Man.
Oh.
He missed.
He
What is that?
missed.
How you miss?
Wait, hold on. No.
Oh, I didn't do extra attack. Shit. It's fine. It's fine. Just go. Just go.
No, you can add your extra attack.
Alright, bet.
It doesn't
I'll just
change
do it quick.
anything that Earthy Fog. He had a
Yeah.
he had a +8. He rolled a 4. Was
For
his
real.
highest roll.
Alright, let me just do another attack.
Erstein's a little excited.
Alright, and then I have. Let's roll. I'll do it again. So 3d8. 13. So that's another 12.
Another 12 damage.
Another 12 damage.
Sick.
And I now have 2 1 first level spell slots remaining.
Cool.
Which sucks. But okay.
And that was this guy. Dude.
Like this one.
Okay.
Man. They taking their sweet ass time to die.
Cool. This guy, without literally any shred of remorse, is going to attack the other angel next to him.
Huh? What you mean? Who said that? Said to who? This one? You're not serious. This guy.
Yeah. He only gets
Right.
1 hit in, but he is going to deal.
That's so unfair. Hey, hey, bro, come with us, bro. They fucking you over, bro. That's so unfair, dog.
He's going to wail into him with a solid. Sorry, I need to find which one exactly he is. That 11. Cool. He's going to wail into him for 20 damage. So you just see over in the distance, he stands next to his friend as, or the other cultist as he's like pondering, like, well, maybe we should believe. And this mace just comes down on the back of his head. He's like, we have no need for fools.
Damn. Hey, yo, we got cookies.
All right, the blind guy next to Erstein is still blind, but he's going to try and make an attack. Disadvantage, misses. Predictable. I guess he gets a multi-attack. Hold on. Maybe yes. No. No, he misses. Okay, cool. So this guy still tending to this fucking fire. There we go. You see over here by the fire. It doesn't like erupt a light again, but it does catch again. So there's now a fire once again going underneath this cauldron.
Double bubble toil and trouble.
This guy is going to use his action to stand up. Or his movement to stand up, sorry. And then he's going to try and be not blind anymore, still blind. Gonna try and attack Erstein. Misses.
That spell
And
is the gift
misses.
that keeps on giving.
Yep, missed both of those attacks. Algernon.
All right. He is just going to shoot the blind guy with the crossbow. Does it give me advantage because he's blind?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so is it 18 hit?
18. This is this guy above Erstein.
Yeah,
Yeah, that hits.
yeah. So, about 29,
34 reduced
24,
to
17.
17. God damn. Okay. I need to keep fucking track of which one's which. 17 damage to
Wait,
this guy.
does my enhanced hand crossbow make it magical? What is the resistance going on here?
Their resistance to the piercing.
Okay. I thought in Sam's campaign, at least, upgraded weapons didn't have that because they were technically like magical or something.
Hmm?
Like having an upgraded weapon gives it kind of like magic. So
Oh,
It's
like a magic weapon
Like
nulls and
by-
voids.
bypasses resistances.
Yeah, that is a thing. But that was in my
yeah, I
campaign to simplify magic item specifications.
got you.
Because I was
So
like,
Okay.
all right, so
yeah,
this doesn't
Okay.
count. All right.
So brings him down there. He's looking kind of fucked up. You would imagine. This guy kind of angry now, so he's gonna retaliate and attack the other guy in turn. Ooh, okay. Let's see. And he wails into him for 27 damage. Yeah, that's that guy. 27. Jesus. Okay. So, this guy done. Cool. Cool. They got the fire up and running again, so this guy is going to come in and join the fray. Sees the chaos happening down here, and goes to attack this guy as well. We love
Damn.
infighting. Ooh,
damn, bro.
that's brutal.
My friends are fucking wild. They bought me Legends Arceus.
Oh,
They're just like, yeah, you didn't have it yesterday, and we were kind of like, hey, yo, you should get it. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get it. And they're like, all right, cool. They just bought it.
Wild.
It's very nice of them.
That's this one.
and now I'm gonna give you a Mag Mortar.
Yes! It's about to go off.
It's not gonna obey you because it's like level 30 something.
Ah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
All right, sick. You see this other celestial comes down from the campfire and sees the massive damage that the persuaded guy just dealt, and in turn deals his own massive damage.
Y'all. Hey, y'all. Y'all are friends. Hold up.
This guy needs to roll to be unblinded. Still fucking blinded. So he's just kind of gonna stay there, try to rub that out of his eyes, and then this guy can't do a whole lot without taking attacks of opportunity. So he's just going to attack Algernon. I can read. Algernon, what's your AC?
Congrats.
What do you roll?
I rolled an 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. The other one definitely does not. So he is going to deal damage. 19 damage on his attack.
Yeah. More like 10.
More like 10. Yep. Mark.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. So
Hello, mine turtle.
Mork is gonna run up here and attack this dude right here.
Mhm.
So pack tactics give me advantage. This is +5 to hit, so it's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Does that hit?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Okay. So 2d6 plus 3 is going to be 12 6 damage to them because they're resistant to piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Yeah.
this make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They have to succeed on a DC 13 saving throw, strength saving throw, or be knocked prone.
Sick. They have disadvantage on that because they are weak, or they are blinded, I should say. Barely misses it. So he literally just stood up, gets knocked prone again.
I knock him prone. I stand there with like my paws on his chest, and I look at Pullings, and I'm like, "Do you really need my help to handle this?"
I mean, I was doing fine, but I always
talk-
appreciate the help.
A lot of game for someone who thinks that they're fit to be king.
I mean, I never specified, but okay. I'll take that challenge.
Work goes to rip his throat out. He
Renantha.
completely ignoring Pollings.
Okay, I have 2 questions.
For sure.
First is, why is this green?
That's the persuaded one that Samuel talked to before. He's fighting against his fellow cultists.
Okay, because I would like to use this spell,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not sure which one would be the best one to use it on. Because I see that these people are blinded, so like they might be fine.
You use the negative energy. Target must make a Constitution saving throw. 78 plus 3. Okay, so this is on 1. I will note that this guy to the right here is. Let me make sure I have the information correct before I say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to make sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I had them.
Okay.
Oh, I totally. Okay, got it now. Never mind. So this guy has not taken any damage yet. The guy on the right over here.
Okay. So. But this one. Sorry. Oh no, I moved. But this one also hasn't.
Which one?
This one. It's just blind.
No, he's taking a little bit of damage.
Because if he's blind and he takes a Constitution saving throw,
Mm-hmm.
will it be with disadvantage?
Yeah, they have disadvantage on saving throws.
So then, because I don't want to waste this spell. Like, if I do it and then it gets like,
Saved.
yeah, like that's gonna be a real bummer. So like,
Sorry.
I think I might try it on this guy.
Okay, so I need to clarify. Sorry, I had my since these two rolled the same thing, I had them backwards. This guy on the right has taken damage. The guy between Algernon and Mork has not taken any damage so far. Yeah.
This one is not.
This
but
one has not taken any damage.
I'm thinking about
Yeah.
the blind one.
Right. So this one is very much. Yeah. That one's very much not looking hot. This one doesn't look great, but he's fine.
Okay,
The fact that
so I think I'm gonna
he's
try
not
it.
bloodied.
Yeah,
You
he's
know?
not. Yeah.
So I'm gonna aim for him.
Okay. Sick. So he has to make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Yo,
Please.
7d8 plus 30. Jesus Christ.
Constitution.
Please.
He rolled a 3. So even though they have like a +6 to Constitution, did not meet the spell save. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll your 78 plus 30.
Oh my god.
57. That feels. Someone
Low.
did the average. Yeah, that feels
Does
low.
feel low, right?
What's the average for 78?
4.5 times 7, so it's
Why would it be
42.
4.5? I don't know.
4.5
I don't
times
know.
7.
31.5. So
31.5.
So
Man, that was below
that's
average.
Okay.
Nah.
Yeah.
yeah, it was below average on the
but
Maybe
side.
she
you-
isn't fit to be queen.
But you do
Yeah.
57 damage.
Yeah, it's plus 30, no questions asked. So there's a limit to how bad you can roll,
Yeah.
or how much damage you can't do.
Yeah. That. Oh. You can tell that this is one of the stronger members. And as he like kind of takes that full brunt of the hit, and he kind of glares at you from a distance, Renantha.
Huh.
Polinks.
I gotta go.
Can she move a little bit as a bonus action?
Oh, you can just move. You have.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. You can go, Jeff.
I'm gonna move.
Okay, later. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Later.
See you.
Thanks everyone.
Hi,
Bye.
Jeff.
What did I?
You drew.
Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna move here. Everybody remember?
I'm remembering.
Thank you. Here?
Yeah,
One square to the left.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that's not.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
You
Don't worry
were
about it.
you
Don't worry
were
about it.
here. Yeah, that's 30.
Okay. My bad.
Bowlings.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
I love my name. Sep Holdings. Well, now I can't reach this one, but I feel like the person who just threw shade at me has got it. So I think I will turn my attention towards this one.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit. To be 10 feet away. Fuck. Okay, fine. Let's do it like this then. I'll brunt that attack. Let's go here.
Okay. He will roll to attack you. Misses.
Okay, I brunted it. And I will turn around and poke at him with my lance.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Does not hit.
Meh. I got a second attack though. I got a second attack,
You do.
so I can
you do.
attack him again. I'm gonna attack him this time, and it's gonna hit. Let's go.
That'll hit. Yeah.
I'm gonna go maxed out divine smite. There goes my second
Fourth
spell
level
slot.
spell.
Oh man, no more fourth levels. Oh well. Yeah, so let's roll for damage. It was 5 + 8. All right, not bad, not bad.
13.
And so that, if I remember correctly, it was what, 7 times 2, so 14d8.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. I don't think that was more than the last time.
13
I'm gonna be real.
plus about 50 would be 62. So it's 62 halved to 31.
Yeah, I got a 70 last time. That's
Yeah.
meh.
But hey, this guy had not taken damage yet, so dealing 31 damage is pretty good.
Yo, I'm really hating this whole 31 damage thing.
All right, sick. Erstein is going to do the Warhammer thing again and not miss. For real,
Of course. Let's go.
Okay, that'll hit. Sweet. And so he's going to bring the Warhammer down. Dealing 17 halved to 9 bludgeoning on that guy who is who's seen better days.
So question, does he not have any sort of double attack thing?
I should have.
Like barbarians
Sorry. Yeah,
have
he
like
has
a
he has
rage mode
he
or
has
something.
rage. I did not activate it. That's on me. I forgot he had that.
I'm
I
sorry.
will
No offense. You forgot the barbarian had rage?
No, honestly, full offense, deserved. This guy.
you should go raging.
Going to attack. Hits. Cool. Hits 1. Fine. Deal some damage to the possessed feller. That guy's looking real fucked up.
How does rage work? Like it does extra damage, right? I'm pretty sure.
It has a
You
whole
become-
bunch.
A whole bunch of what?
Sorry, I heard Caroline was speaking. I wanted to.
Yeah,
let her-
you
Sorry.
become resistant to a lot of types of damage. You can do your extra attack. You have advantage on certain things. It's really cool.
Okay.
Hmm.
This guy is not blinded anymore, so he is going to attack Erstein with the full power of his might. Only gets one attack, but it's fine. Da-da. Da-da. And he is going to deal... he's going to deal 38 damage to Erstein. So that brings
That's
him
crazy. That's a lot of
down.
damage.
It do.
That's a lot of damage.
It do be a lot of damage, though. Cool.
I also
so
have to get
Erstein,
going soon.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
letting you know.
Don't worry. I got
you.
I got a plan.
I bet.
Oh, hey, look at that. Good timing. On this guy's turn, you see that the cauldron erupts again. They got it sparked last time. They were able to keep going, and so the cauldron erupts in a burning blaze, rattles, shakes, and a huge geyser of water spews out of the cauldron and then disappears into the clouds. And you hear the guy yell out in again in a tongue that you're not too familiar with, and they these two by the cauldron lift their wings up and shoot off into the sky.
Wait, hold on, you say a gush of water?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
And
And they just dip?
they just
Damn.
dip. Yeah. This guy is blinded, gets unblinded.
Wow, congrats, finally.
Finally. Gets unblinded and uses movement to get up. He's kind of petty right now, so he's going to try and attack Mork. Okay. Caroline, give me a opposed strength check.
Okay, so, well, thank God I'm in direwolf form. Am I right? Or am I right? All right. Gonna be. Is it a forward slash or a backslash? 1d20.
It's forward slash, yeah.
Slash R space 1d20 plus 3, isn't it? Yeah. Slash R.
Forward slash R. That's a backslash. You keep typing backslash.
I didn't know that. All that for a 5.
That's wild.
That's really wild.
That's wild. He rolled a 6. So yeah, he's able to get up just fine. And yeah, and so he's going to attack and do
72 damage.
12. Just
Say it.
12. He rolled really
Okay.
low, but he 12 damage.
Okay. It's fine with me.
Yeah. At that, this guy next to Algernon is also going to disappear.
Ah! Get back here, you!
And Algernon is going to take a pot shot at dude that just attacked Mork. We'll just do a... Which one's better? I guess the hand crossbow. That'll hit.
Did you just say he was attacking me?
No, the dude that attacked you.
Oh, okay. Woo!
8 damage. But there's a sneak attack. So 8 damage. That's this dude. No, that's not that dude. Oh, I see. Okay, whatever. Yep, cool. All right. This guy is going to fight back against his compatriots. Rolled a fucking nat 20. Hell yeah.
Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah,
Let's
bro.
go. Let's go. Let's
So
hype.
that's going to be 34. He's going to attack the weakened one, obviously, as you do.
As one does.
Yeah, as one does. 34. The one to his north is looking royally messed up. And yeah, guy to his right is going to deal some damage as well. Succeeds on both attacks. So it's going to be. He's going to deal to that guy a fatal blow. So he brings down his mace on the persuaded guy, and crushes him right between the eyes, killing him. Good. Now that that's done with. And as soon as he does that, he actually also disappears. Mork.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna attack the same guy I attacked last time.
For sure.
Advantage. So that is a 17.
Mhm.
No. An 18.
18 will hit. Yep.
Okay. Plus 3 is gonna be 10. So half to 5.
Mm-hmm.
And DC 13 strength saving throw.
DC 13 strength saving throw. They pass barely.
Okay, so he's not knocked prone.
Nope. But he is looking not great. Renantha.
All right. So, Renantha, now that she's about 60 feet from this enemy,
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna try to, sorry, trying to figure out which one it was. I believe, yeah, disintegrate.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Dexterity saving throw. 10d6. Okay. You rolled a 3. Okay, go for it. 10d6 plus 40. 40?
Yes.
Finally a win.
You've only been winning. You're doing great.
This dude not only dies, but turns to dust. He completely disintegrates into nothingness. Completely eradicated.
Uh,
I.
yeah.
Phalanx.
But like,
What are you gonna do with your turn polling?
Yeah. Let's see why you should be king, Polinx.
I just y'all straight murked him.
Are you gonna hit him with the pointy thing again?
Yo, hold up. Wasn't that the green guy?
No, that was the guy. One of the guys attacking the green guy. The green guy's dead already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, thank God. I'll just be like,
The dude who was here killed him and then dipped.
sorry. So they just go like, what are you gonna do? Stab him with your pointy thing? I'm like, I will do the same thing I've always done, the right thing, and I go over and poke him with the pointy thing. Hey, I'm sorry, I can't hear
Have
you.
you ever seen a dire wolf roll its eyes?
Y'all giving me shit for doing my job, and y'all out here just like, alright.
Doing our jobs. And yours, apparently.
Yeah. I continue on to poke. Poke.
Poke.
Alright. I'm pressing the poke button. Watch this. Poke. That's it. poke. It pokes.
Did I mess something up? Hold on. Sorry. Double checking something. No.
Yeah,
we're
you go.
good.
You're good.
Yeah. Yeah. Sick. It's
Actually,
5
hold up.
damage.
Hold up. Have you given a description of the cauldron after the water is shot out?
It just looks like a regular cauldron over a pot now.
Can I do, like a check on the cauldron?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do. I mean, I guess I have to do a religion check before Arcana, but religion check. I guess I got a 15. I don't really have an advantage, so.
The presence you were feeling before is completely gone.
Do I still have an idea of what the presence was?
You still just know that it was like kind of a foul, anti-Elida sort of feeling.
Anti-Elida sort of feeling. Alright. That's dope. I assume it's the water that shot into the sky. So now I have to be like, okay, what am I going to do with this information? Can I look up into the sky and see the water's still there?
The water's dissipated.
Yeah, for real. Well, it don't matter. Second pokey time.
Yeah. Which one are you poking? The weak one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, doing my part.
Yeah.
10 damage at a time.
Yeah, for real.
For real.
Go ahead, do that second attack.
Yeah, I got you. Hold up. Does that hit?
Yes. Exactly.
Alright, that one does 13.
Reduced to
For the second one,
7.
I will use my 3rd level spell slot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, probably should have also used it for my first one as well. But you know, what does it matter? I'm just poking things with the stick at this point. So I roll 4d8. Sorry, no, that's 5d8. 5d8. So let's roll 5d8. Let's go. It's 22. So 13 plus 22. So that's 35. It's 35 damage for that one. And the first one is, I guess, 9 damage. Can I?
So you,
I guess,
so
can
you
I
go
also do
to
that?
stab your spear into this guy from behind. He's like, "Haven't you learned that's not enough?" And then you whip it out and you crack him over the head with it like a baseball bat. And you,
I don't even use the shot part. I straight up just use it like a sideways baseball bat.
And you end that guy's life.
I'm just like, alright, that's enough. That's enough poking. I'm done with poking.
In response to that, these is it just the? Oh yeah, he's dead. Cool. The last guy remaining is going to say, "It has been achieved," and disappear like the rest of his friends.
Okay. Can I consider us out of turn order?
Yes.
Bet. I immediately run over to the pot and try to do an Arcana check.
Go for it.
Arcana. That's great.
There is no remaining trace of Arcana on this pot.
Can I try too?
Yeah.
Man. You know me and my low Arcana rolls.
Oh wait, can I try also?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hello.
I'm assuming Renantha sent some more people to Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Renantha, you also sense that there is no magic left in the pot whatsoever. However, you can tell that it has dispersed to somewhere specific. It didn't just go up in the air and evaporate into nothingness. That energy was transferred somewhere beyond the realm, or beyond the bounds of Bodolin.
In the shadow realm.
Yes, to the
In the
shadow.
realm.
Oh,
Holy
no.
shit. It's that dude that you left. He's coming back. It's been a minute.
Can I get everybody to roll investigation checks? I guess I should.
I
roll
got
one
you.
for
I'm so great
as
at
well.
investigating. Hold up.
Not as good as Algernon? Or I guess...
Oh man, y'all getting that 20s. Damn.
Wow, Dan, what are you?
So,
Very fair question. Dan, what do you do successfully?
Not shit on people, apparently.
So Renantha and Algernon noticed as those enemies were dying, specifically the one between Morg and Erstein there, with his dying breath, it said a word. And then with your 26 to Arcana, Renantha, you also get a sense that saying that one word did something. Again, this is a language you are unfamiliar with, but something to do with those people that died and are laying on the battlefield right now. They said something right before they died.
Can I do a medicine check on the dead ones?
Sure. What are you trying to do with medicine? Like they're dead.
I'm trying to figure out if something happened to them after.
You can tell that.
I don't know how to justify my rolls, Colin.
No. I got you. You can tell that. Kind of like how in spy movies and whatnot, you know how they'll have like the cyanide tooth. These guys kind of have something similar of a magical essence. They had a tooth structure built in to remove something from their personage. You're able to just tell this from your medicine check and your touch with the Arcana.
Can I tell with my medicine check what's missing?
No. You just know that something was there and something is not anymore.
Okay.
Can I roll a perception to see if the forest is any different or feels any different?
Sure.
Oh yeah, can I roll nature to do the same?
Yeah.
I'll just sit near the fire, honestly.
The forest feels back to normal. The foreboding music isn't conveying that, but the forest kind of feels back to normal. The fight lasted a while, so it's like starting to become dawn. But
How many rounds was the fight?
It was a while. Yeah. For real.
Yeah, but like 10 rounds is a minute. You know what I mean?
We were on the precipice of sunrise.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, so the forest is going back to normal. The birds and the morning birds start waking up, heralding the dawn of a new day. You don't sense anything off with the forest. You don't sense anything different than how it was before these cultists arrived here. Going back to your Nat 20 investigation, Jeff, you go over here specifically to this spot.
I feel an overwhelming urge to walk over here.
Well, yeah, you're just investigating like the bodies.
Yeah. And
you see a pile of ash. One of the people that Willow disintegrated. And you see that there is a bundle of stuff like laying in the ash pile. Like their body got disintegrated, but their clothes and their belongings did not.
10d6 plus
Dibs.
4. God damn.
I'm just gonna search through it, I guess. Their belongings.
You find just standard stuff like a coin pouch with a little bit of money in there, not too much. Some tattered robes that they were wearing, like a belt to hold some of their equipment. But what really catches your eye is a little satchel that they have. Inside the satchel is not a whole lot, but there is a small book in there, like a very small, like no bigger than the size of your hand, sort of book.
So a handbook.
Yeah, essentially. The text on the cover of the book is, again, in a language that you don't fully understand. However, somebody has taken the liberty to translate the title. You flip through it. The book itself is exactly as it was, but the title has been translated. And it says, Heritage of Arayo. Sorry.
Heritage of
Sorry.
Orio.
Heritage of Orio.
Do we know who Arayo is?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Damn. Like not even in any religious context or anything.
Not at all.
Well, there you go.
Is there any other translated bits
Um,
of the book?
Actually, you do flip through the book, and you get to the very back at the index, or like the appendices, basically, and there is a name written in there that is just it's a translator's note, basically. Obviously, they only translated the title, and the translator's note says, "Had I the courage to translate this whole book, I would have, but I fear the worst if I were to do so."
Thank you for your
And
help.
it is attributed to somebody by the name of Grindley. Grindley.
Right.
Grindly. Why'd they even bother for translating the title?
Hey, I guess we have something. Look, we'll just find Grindley, be like, hey yo, tell us what's in it. That's it.
Something tells me this man doesn't have the courage to read it.
I'm sure a bit of persuasive talk and humble requesting from the king will be enough. Let us go.
Can I try to talk? Never mind. That's not how it works.
Okay.
Forget it.
You guys return to the capital city.
As I was returning, I wanted to go to Mork.
Oh god,
Yeah,
I'm upside
Yo,
down.
do you still want heals or nah? Like, do you want me to heal you?
Might be nice. I might appreciate it. Thank you.
I
I'm
bet.
sorry I was, what's the word again? Talking shit? But Renantha told me that it's very motivational to your allies to talk shit. So
Sounds like something Renantha would teach. Yes.
she does have a lot of wisdom in dealing with people.
That's one way to look at it.
That
I
is how I look
I
at it.
use lay on hands.
Yeah.
And how much health are you missing, by the way?
44.
Oh, 44. Okay. And how much did I have left again? So I used 14. I had 75. Yeah. I'm sure there's gonna be a long rest eventually at some point, maybe. So
There's a spin-off.
I'll hear
You
for-
can imagine there'll be a long rest.
yeah. So I'll heal for full, like 44.
Thank you very much. Would you need healing?
Doing the math to see how much I have left, and he just goes, "Nah, I think I should be fine." Does
I
anyone else have any
heal you.
injuries?
Algernon is injured.
How much?
24 health.
Let me do this one. What do you say?
That sounds good to me.
Is it just Algernon? Is like anyone else injured at all?
I walk over to Renantha. How about you, tough one?
Tell me, do you think I'm injured? Look
I
at
don't
me.
know. Can I roll a perception to see if she's injured?
She's not injured.
All right, there you go.
I've taken a single point of damage.
Is
Well, good for
Erskine
you.
injured?
Erstein is a little injured. He took about 38 points.
A
Okay.
little.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds, and I'm gonna cast it as a level 4.
Sick. 10.
Plus 18, so 28.
28. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Awesome.
To
So
everyone.
yeah. Oh, between everyone.
No, it just says a creature you touch. My bad, my
okay.
bad.
Okay. So you guys return to the city. It's it's only been one night. As you return, there's like a little bit of commotion just from everyone heard the rumors of the rulers going out and fighting, and they saw the big flash of light from before, and they saw the water geyser shoot up into the air. And so there's like kind of a crowd awaiting for you when you return. Yeah, as you approach the gates, announcing the return of the rulers. I'm not going to specify each one of you by name.
That's okay. Thank
We
you for
already-
keeping it brief.
We already know you don't have it in you for each one of us.
You see, he lights a pipe as he's he puts down the trumpet and immediately replaces it with a pipe.
My child. Can I
Alright.
get ahead of that?
Get your own.
I reach over and just like attempt to pluck it from his hands, and I'm
You
like, no.
do it easily. He
Just like, no.
hey.
No. Go work on your lungs.
As you guys walk into the capital city, you see that the lion and the half giant that Erskine was training bound up. And they're like, "Oh, golly, Mr. Erskine, we heard all about your exploits out there. What was that big flash of light? I need to hear all about it." And like he's kind of going on. And Erskine like pats him on the head. So like, "No, young Zeroni, you will sit tight for now. I will talk to you later. We have much to discuss."
Yeah, sounds good.
Zeroni, like Hector?
What?
What?
Hector Zeroni.
Who's Hector Zeroni?
From fucking, Holes.
No.
Zero?
Oh.
Oh, Zero! Holy shit!
You will
That's his
carry Madame
name!
Zeroni up the mountain and let her drink from the river so that she too can grow strong.
No, not not that Zeroni.
Okay.
So,
So you return to the castle and give your report to the king.
My king. I get on one knee. My king, the rumors were true. They were much stronger than we anticipated.
I imagine you wiped them all out, quite.
No,
Not
we did not. my
quite.
king. Several of them escaped after performing a ritual in the forest.
I see. Do you know the origins of this ritual?
We do not yet, but we will find out and restore the forest as it should be.
You have clues, then? Evidence, perhaps?
Algernon chips in and presents the king with the book.
He holds it up and he's like, "I've never seen a book quite like this before." And he like flips
My
through
king, can you read?
How dare you ask him something like that?
There
I
are
think-
plenty of people in this kingdom who cannot. It was simply a question.
I think it may be more so the case.
Algernon's going to laugh and be like, "Haha, good one, Mork."
Renantha, they laughed at something I said.
You see he like flips through it and he's like, "I can't make hide nor hair of any of this. Is this a language any of you are familiar with?"
I do not speak rabbit, my king.
I also shake my head.
Hide nor hair. Got it. I should have the college across the border take a look at this. They are quite experienced with mystery. You see, he kind of like trails off as he gets to the back of the book, and he stops on the page. You make note, Algernon. He stops on the page of the translator's note, and he looks at it, and he stops, and he closes the book slowly, and he says, "Quite. I will have somebody take a look at this. You all may go for now. We will have much to discuss later. Go,
Can I roll
go."
Can I roll an insight check
Yeah.
on his thoughts
Mhm.
as he was reading that last part? Or I guess in general as he was reading it, but
Yeah.
does he more importantly, does he recognize something within the book? Is like the key takeaway, but just in general, how is he reacting to the book?
As he was flipping through it, it was just kind of like unknowing, like I don't understand any of this. And as he got to that translator's note, something clicked in his mind.
Mm.
Hold on. I want to roll insight and asks specifically, since I was the one who read it
Mhm.
earlier, where is insight? Oh damn! I was just gonna ask, did it seem like the king recognized Grindley's name?
It's really hard for you to tell what specifically about that page caught his attention,
Mm.
but you do know that it was the same page as the translator's note.
Interesting.
And so the king sends you off. Who's going to be the last person to leave?
Probably me or Renantha.
Yeah, I was gonna say Renantha.
Okay. Yeah, Renantha.
Since Renantha's
the king's
stays,
aide.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Renantha, can you make a perception check real quick?
Sure.
You note that the king, as he sends you away, he starts to move in one direction in the throne room, like he starts pacing in one direction, turns and looks at you guys, still kind of on your way out, and then quickly like whips around as if he was just pacing back and forth. But to your eyes, it seemed like he was heading somewhere.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. And with that, your first trial as the rulers is completed. End of
Dang.
session.
Ooh, sorry.
Can we get a scoreboard up? See how everyone's doing?
I
Just see
think we know.
Renantha. Just Renantha is in like the top by like a whole decimal place of points.
I really like having unlimited power.